Hello, everybody! It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy. Everyone always at your service now. I realize I had the Ron Pizzo animation still up from my last WAB stream. It is a Saturday night, December. Oh, geez, it's been a long day for me already. November 23rd, Saturday. I am very busy for the holidays right now, and to that end, I haven't been able to stream as much. But I want to, as I fix that, by at least being able to chill out for a little bit tonight. So hey, I'm playing Lost Branch of Legend. I want to just have myself a good night. I was playing a few runs offline recently just because with the Koshi update or so, I've been doing a lot more. I did Lunatic 7 off stream, I believe, which I will be posting out. And I've been playing, I did Lunatic off stream, which I'll post out, and I've been doing a lot of Lunatic 7 off stream, which you're seeing. I haven't been able to do as much, besides one that I did earlier today, to where I actually did beat the game. I got to resolve the incident, not perfectly, I couldn't beat Seija, but I actually had a really good combination run, due to two things. One, having Hakure Amulet, to give me Amulet, and it's the same thing as Watcher Blasphemy, where when you have Artifact in Sully the Spire, which negates 1 debuff, and Blasphemy, which lets you enter Divinity, so triple damage for the Watcher, but you die next turn. Well, I had Hatare Amulet with True Full Moon, gain 99 barrier, 9 firepower, but after 9 cards are played, or 7 of each, if you don't have it upgraded, you lose the game. But the thing is, if you have any amulet, any artifact, it counts as a debuff, kind of like Blasphemy. I say kind of, it's exactly like Blasphemy in Slay the Spire. So I was able to absolutely keep cheating it out because I had 3 Terror the Fools to keep striding through my deck and playing it basically for 2 mana instead of the 5 that it asked for. So instead of bricking a whole turn for it, I got to basically play it for free at the beginning of the fight before any enemies were able to debuff me when it really came to, and really have that carry my run. Because otherwise, it was interestingly a stall/poison build that I had going on right there. Melancholic Garden absolutely carried me through Acts 1 and 2, and then onwards from there, it was a combination of poison from things like Dark Dancer in my deck. For instance, I had 1 Dark Dancer upgraded, 1 unupgraded, and then a few other smaller win conditions, such as Imaginary Danmaku basically being 3 mana, get like 60 plus damage at minimum, plus whatever other effects, and the fact that with 3 Terror the Fools, I could basically just keep paying 2 mana to very much so thin and artificially change what I wanted in my deck at any given turn. It was really stupidly good, but the fact is, I did beat Koishi Purple, or Koishi Black, on Lunatic 7. I haven't done Green yet, but I feel like it could theoretically be easier considering how Watcher is, you know, the easiest character in Slay the Spire, just due to the fact that Stance Dancing and Raid/Divinity is absolutely bustedly broken always. Choose something to upgrade. Going with the Watcher path that I really do like of having a 1 mana Passion, because especially so, since Serenity gets you 3 mana back, and when you exit it, the fact is, you are, instead of gaining only 1 mana, you are gaining 2 mana for Romantic Rose to pop off is really nice. A random rare exhibit though can always just win you a run early though, so let's go ahead and see how much it affects us here. Lunar Veil! Ooh! That's an amazing exhibit to have. Holy crap. I really do like that. I also prefer to always take power early on, more often than not, just due to the fact of how you're probably not going to have enough, you don't have enough early game power to necessarily power through an elite, at least if you want to do a immediate elite. And to that end, it feels bad trying to do it otherwise. Okay. There's no way for me to do any damage to them because they are going to graze through it, but I'd rather just also hold on to whatever HP that I can. There's no reason for me to go into Passion because with how I drew right there, it's not that I'm really going to get any other shoots. And you have to remember the Green Koishi only has 2 of the base attack block cards, so the deck is a little bit more artificially thinned already on its own. without me really having to do much on it, without really me having to do much on thinning it. or manipulating it, rather, is the better way to put it. So to that end, I just gotta do what I gotta do. I'm gonna push for 1 more damage, just, you know, in Passion, but it's only 1 damage. It doesn't do much for me here. What isn't doing much for me here, though, is the fact that with these draws, I've taken so much damage on this Crow fight already, which I really did not need. Like, I literally just kept drawing the worst on my on-off turns, and losing 17 health right there really sucks. Sweet Potato early on could be really good for me, I'm not going to lie, because that already is self-repair that allows me to keep going on with that. Transference Blade is damage, though, and you need damage early on. It's free. It allows me to have it's stance-centric, which already is going to be innate in the kit. So, I just gotta push for whatever I can in that case, then. I can get away with pushing for damage more, though, just because 2 damage, honestly, is fine enough to be taken thanks to Lunar Veil. Of course, Transference Blade first, walk up, Transference Blade comes back, we are chill, and then Passion Block will kill no matter what, so I am getting Transference Blade. Oh, but I'm actually not getting Transference Blade because my deck is thin enough, but I still have 2 shoots, so we're fine. Alright. Whenever you enter Pass and draw 2 cards, Love Sickness is absolutely a goated card as always. I'll say though, Black Toishi actually deals with the Kodamas very well, hilariously, compared to Green compared to Green Toishi, but compared to other characters, on the raw fact that follow-up attacks trigger before the fluffy proc for Kodamas. So if you literally just have a way to deal damage, alright, to deal follow-up from, like, the Kiss, for instance, that you have innate in your deck, then you can just kill a Kodama, or any of the, like, the pink or blue Kodamas, not the black Kodama, without really even trying. Oh, I want to enter Passion first. It's fine, though. I have 4 attack cards. We're good. We're good. I pressed the wrong button on my side. 14 damage. It's at the current mental state. Could be really nice. I don't need a second Love Sickness. Seeping Miasma is just decent, but being able to exit and not have... So that means I can get out of Passion, or I could also potentially... have that as a way to dance out of... What's his face? Dance out of Serenity. Is gonna be really good. Now, I don't have a heal, technically, yet. I'm gonna have to fight an elite no matter what, so I think... Already, I just want to stay to the side. Is it better to upgrade something right now? I think if I transform something, I'd rather transform a shoot. Rainbow Danmaku Dupian. Oh, that's... I mean, it's fine, I suppose, but that's all of my mana. So instead of having just a small shoot, it's more of a dead card unless I have, like, a free turn, like a turn 1, for instance. Fortunately, I don't have a free turn in a turn 1. That's real darn unfortunate. I think I'll sit on it, though. I'd rather save it for if I have a Vitality Prot to go off of at that point, then, because that's more than necessary if I want to make use out of it. Plus, it actually could work, too. Okay. Nobody's attacking right now. So let's push as much as we can here. Getting Transference Blade is actually really, really nice. Because I will get it back on this dance right here, kill the Trickster immediately, and then I'm chilling out of Passion so I can deal with whatever you've got coming up for me next. The Transference Blade actually just goes way hard here, because Romantic Rose lets me just keep pushing it. Gotta love it, dude. Flurry of Blows, Transference Blade. Ageless Dream is really nice, but I need Claustrophobia because I need more ways to block. I have so many ways to attack. I don't have many ways to block right now, and I'd very much rather take that. I think I'll make Transference Blade better because that is my win condition at the moment here. And we'll keep going on. I haven't needed a use for my Serenity necessarily yet. But now might be a good idea for it. Here's what I can do. I get a rainbow to the hand from doing this. It's 18 damage to everybody. Question marks. That's 18 block, 8, 14. I mean, it's still saving me 2 health, which I'd rather take more than anything. There's no reason for me to necessarily push damage otherwise here, because even then, health is still a resource no matter what, and I need to retain as much as I potentially can. Oh, gotcha, Bless. I hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I'm just chilling out, playing games, of course, as you can kind of see here. Let's go this Green Spirit, because he's just going to be pushing for damage no matter what anyway. And yes, destroy the girl, because I only took the 1 damage. Otherwise, the vulnerable doesn't matter, because you're just going to debuff me with the weak. All I need to do is just block up, and then I'm chilling. The Transference Blade destroys you. But I hope you've been doing well. Graze and follow-up attack. Donut follow-up attacks. Frost of Spring is a lot of damage, but I only have 2 ways to cheat more mana. So technically 3 ways. I have Passion Proc from Out of Serenity. I have the Rainbow from Dupian. Or have my starting Vitality. Do I need that right now? Honestly, I kind of might want it, because it's accurate is a big thing. So, and I also have my spell card, so in case I'm doing it against Ayaya, that would be really important. Udonja would be great, but you oughta always take the quest line. Let's go up and see what event I get. Money Bads. I'm going to take the Misfortune. I think I can weather a fight, get to the shop, and hopefully not take too much damage against the bats here. Doing great since the Toishi update? Yeah! That's what we like to hear. Toishi update's been great. Been very, very great. Okay. Not going to get much here, but the idea is I want Dupian to go out. That way, you can see here, that's getting all their grays out, so I have a better setup for next turn. For when Serenity, or when I can potentially get Serenity to Passion Procs, or if, you know, Transference Blade's ready in the draw pile, I can maybe get something going then. So, let's play with this idea then. What do I need to kill? If I Transference Blade, I'm going to get Transference Blade one way or another here. Let's play it out. I'm getting my draw thanks to what's his face, Love Sickness. I don't have a way to kill. What I do have is a way to get out of my stance. Can do that. Actually, no, Transference Blade gets me out of stance anyway, so I am out of there. Ooh, wow, lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, I'm playing Green Toishi because I played Black Toishi off stream, and I was able to actually get out. I was able to actually beat Junko, not beat Seija. That still is technically, you know, a run win. I say the Spire terms, because not all wins are trying to get to the heart. Quite frankly, you know, I'm not trying to get to the heart, so Seija in all technicalities here. But, it's like, at all times, I mean, I'm always taking the high-tech glasses, as opposed to, like, if I took the Parudo Donje, for instance. But, fact is, I enjoy trying to push for that at all times if I can here. But a run win is still at 3B. Vitality would be nice, as then that allows me to always have a way to trigger Frost of Spring, I feel. Okay, we shop. Gain life and gaps. Dream Express really isn't what I need right now. Cucumber Missile's free, so I think that's fine to take. Get rid of the Misfortune. The question then is, I took the Misfortune for the 100 gold in essence to see if I can get maybe 2 things that would be nice or so. I don't think I necessarily need low profile, because I have ways to get out of Passion more often than not. Of course, that's not a guarantee. Would Pressure Concealment be better then, in that case then? Graze is another defensive measure, and the only defense that I've added recently is Claustrophobia. I think it'd be nice and fine enough, and of course that is a way to stance. Let's do so, let's do so. Hello, Crimson, I hope you're doing well. Ayaya. Okay, I think I can deal with Ayaya. I think is the keyword, though. That's no guarantee. So I'd preferably like to wait, but this is the only chance I'm getting into passion here, is a big thing. Here's what I think I'm going to do. Romantic Rose, actually trigger her out, get into passion, that way Origin of Life deals 60 damage. Then, it's some barrier for next turn, followed by pushing for 20. Now all I need to do is just push through on one turn, and then she's gone potentially there. Transference point is here. That's absolutely wonderful, because this is actually death, question mark, right? I can do Rainbow Dupian, because the fact is, Spiral Unconsciousness gets to Soul Trigger Almond Passion, and you're dead. Perfect Aya fight. TNT is always nice. Do I need DNA Flaw? I don't necessarily think I do. It is a huge ass, and Stance is the main thing. I think I'll take another Claustrophobia just because it's very solid on its own. The question is, do I fear... I didn't even check who I random rolled on. Was it Reimu? It is Reimu. Do I fear her? I really do, honestly, just due to the fact that since she can lock me out from attacking, that can really hurt. Just off the cards, so I'm getting... Not off from cards, so I'm getting some time to relax. Well, it's my off weekend, so there you go. And I think I remember you posting it was Curse of the Dead Gods, right? That was in there? Because I remember watching that a good little bit back. I remember seeing it in some recommends and everything like that or so from some people. So, very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Do I take the Sitz Barrier? I think I take Dupian, maybe. Either that, or I get myself straight into Passion and just start pushing. And honestly, I think I push, because Origin of Life can then potentially... Actually, no, I can Barrier up. Because then I can potentially push with Origin of Life to get rid of an orb and keep going. Okay, Philosopher's Brain's actually really good here, considering how that's a free kill on an orb. Now here's the other side of things. I can't get out of Passion, which really sucks. So I'm taking 48 damage essentially right there, because I just rolled bad on my stance. So I'm glad I did rest right there. I am not going to lie. I think what I'll do, actually, is go ahead push. Push for damage right now. Deal my damage. Get out of it, and, well, that's the best I can do at the bit. It's a bit hard if I'm in the hang of it, because I remember what the big conceit of it, so, yeah, it's a roguelite. Yeah, it is a roguelite to an extent, but the main, I guess, like, conceit of it, especially, was how, as you keep traveling deeper and deeper, you are getting more curses added to your character and everything, and, of course, that harder, as one of the modifiers to it. I suppose, is the best way to put it then. Alright. That gets me Transference Blade back. Claustrophobia proc is great too. And I have a lot of mana, so I can keep triggering Frosted Spring. In fact is, I need to balance that out. Okay, I do have Romantic Rose and Spiral Consciousness, so I can make plays here. I get Transference Blade back as well. Frosted Spring, I need to use both my cards on. Wonderful to see. Actually, Dupian will kill. No, it will not kill him. One off. The fact is, I still got the Rainbow for Spiral Consciousness. Nice stuff! Nice stuff, nice stuff. What's my urge to wait for Hades 2? Yeah, I'm not really touching Hades 2 until it comes out of early access. Not for any reason, I really watch people play it, but then again, I also did the same thing with Hades 1, so I guess I'm standing on principle. Add purple to the base. Vulnerable is increased by 50%. I'm really not applying vulnerable unless it's like with Ageless Dream. Fruit Basket could be really nice, I'll be honest here, because my blot mana is being used for blot, as it is, but I do have more green-centric cards, potentially. Purification Rod is potentially nice, too. I could use Reimu cards for more barrier, potentially. I already have barrier from Claustrophobia procs, and I could actually maybe make use out of barrier, out of cards that make use of barrier. So let's actually try a Reimu color. Let's try that out. Yukari, a boundary of fantasy, a new teammate. Hello. Gain firepower equal to the number of defense cards you played this turn. Choose a card from exile and return it to hand. At the start of Koishi's turn, add a random 3-colored neutral card to the hand. The temporary costs 0 and has ethereal. Wild. That's wild. Lessen the border. Return the Chartreuse out to the hand. For each 2 and a spent, deal 9 damage and gain green, or if I upgrade it, it's 12 and rainbow. That is very interesting. I've never had Yutari before, but that seems very interesting. Well, I'm trying things out, so let's take her, honestly. I don't have a deck for it necessarily, but I do want to try it. Alright. I know who I'm going against. My parents did just get home real quick, though, so let me be right back, guys. Give me, like, a few minutes on this. Alright, everybody, I'm back. I had to go greet my parents as they came home from party. But yeah, like, there's a I was about to say, it's like, might as well try out, you know, because I've never had a yellow-purple or yellow-black-green combination of mana in my base before. And, well, I'm being rewarded for it exactly so, as you can see, from getting Yutari, who I've never had in my hands, which is very interesting. And, of course, you know, when you have a rainbow card like this, it's a multicolored neutral card. That's rare. You can have some rare cards, or rather I don't have any rares in this set necessarily yet, but there's only but there is so many cards in this game that you only get from going out of your from your primary and secondary mana base, which I find so wonderful for your deck conceit and everything like that, or so. I can only understand much like Magic the Gathering meets Slay the Spire. That's exactly what it is, Harvey. But yeah, sorry, it's Slay the Spire with Magic the Gathering mana rules. Exactly is how you can just basically put it to be. But alright. Main thing is, I have Yukari. I need to find a turn to play her, because I have 6 mana in my base. She costs 5 to play. Technically 3 if I save a Vitality, or if Autumnal Harvest comes around at that point then. Then, of course, I can just sit on her, and the fact is, like, I can just keep slowly but surely scaling up for defensive plays. So if I can continue to find ways to add more barriers to my deck, or scale Wind Spirit, that'd be very big for me. So let's do something like this. Passion me up. Push on this end. Let's go ahead, and say, just play things out. Because the main thing is, I want to get my barrier procs going in. Because against Drowning Girl, I'm gonna have to deal with her one way or another. And even though I didn't get a chance to really do too much right there, fact is that I have a barrier buffer that I want to keep building up on if I potentially can. Getting 3 barrier otherwise, I have a total of 24 block out of this. She's doing way too much damage to me in this case then. So let's just try to preserve what health that we can. That for 5 cents and gotta draw it, this never happens. Well, to be fair, that's exactly what Winston. This is how Slay the Spire. This is exactly how Lost Prince of Legends main conceit is. Exactly so. It is just Slay the Spire, that Touhou Slay the Spire with Magic the Gathering rules, and that's all that you, that's the, softest and easiest way I can put it. I'm playing Toishi, who is our newest character. Really? I draw no attack cards this turn? This is absolute horseshit. Actually, no, I don't get anything out of anything right there, unfortunately. For Eternity, I don't have no attack cards. I've taken half my health bar against this one Drowning Girl, and it absolutely hurts. I'm playing Toishi, who is basically analogous to, say, the Spire the Watcher. I am stancing right now. Furious Purification Rod. While in hand, draw 1 more card at Toishi's turn. After Furious Purification Rod is retained 4 times, exile it. I'm totally fine with that, because I need card draw. Is one big thing that comes to my mind immediately here. Now, the question is, do I greed for a shop? Or do I go to a gap to heal what I just lost from that Drowning Girl? Because I'm already at half health. You notice these trades can potentially get me money for something. I could try to sell TNT technically here, but I don't think I'm really going to take that trade. Let's go for the gap first, because I think I'd rather have the health base, considering how much I'm already hurting at the moment here more than anything. Without a doubt, I do think I play Yukari first and foremost. I should have played the Vitality first and get the one that out of my hand. Oops. So I have the Lunar Veil to cheese things out a little bit at the very least. So I can get away with that to an extent. Otherwise, this is absolutely, I just need to be blocking up. I don't mind floating a mana because that does get me some barrier, even though it's not as much as if I actually put the Vitality. Fact is, that's still me doing what I can here. All my mana is being purified though, and this is hurting. I only have enough mana for one side of things. I can't do too much more. And I don't have enough mana for Philosopher's Spring. Technically, I could play Yukari to get a Vitality back, but then I still won't have enough for Philosopher's Spring. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm going for the rest then, because Yukari is a really interesting card, but the main problem here is that I am such a slow starter of a deck, and I have good defense in my Claustrophobias, but I have to get lucky to draw them on Instinct, and I also don't have really much other of a plan. 3 random cards that have a total cost of 1 to the hand. It's all an ethereal. Honestly, I'll take whatever randomness I can get at this point, because I need it. Patch can convert something to Philosophers, and tap Ace convert a green, that way it's more universal. And heal me, please. Alright, Yonosuke. I can't lose either of these, I feel. TNT bailed me out so much right there, that I really do need it. shop guaranteed or an elite otherwise. Honestly, I think it might just be gap me again. I am still not comfortable right now with my current state. So I'd rather take whatever fights I currently can here. Just keep moving on in that state then. I can push for a little bit, because it's not that I'm really going to... Like, I'm not going to block much more. I'll just have to take the 2 damage on the shin. I can't go into passion, because I am absolutely just going to die otherwise, unfortunately. I could use Origin of Life, but I'd rather save that for an elite that I might have to take a fight for. Then I can just sit on her. Did I really say it that way? I mean, to be fair, I am sitting on my mana, or sitting on my cards, technically, in a way or so. Not throwing knives to the hand. Okay, first and foremost, gotta play Frost of Spring while I still have the mana to do so. There's no reason for me to redraw anything necessarily, so without a doubt, though, Yin Yang Orbs will get me some mana, as it will get me some barrier, which I will greatly enjoy. But then I just realized I'm one mana off. Oh wait, I thought I had more mana. I thought I had enough damage to kill the Keystone. Well, this is unforced damage that I am taking. I can blame nobody else but myself right there. That is very unfortunate. There's honestly not much of a reason to play Yukari here, sadly. At the moment, it is legitimately just not much to do, because this fight's gonna be over before Shiro gets ticked up to 9. And once again, I need better defensive cards is the next big thing as well. I need better defensive cards to really just get anything going, working at all. Until then, I really don't have, like, there's only so much that barriers can carry me, and if I'm, my barriers keep getting broken, it's just not working out for me yet. I should have played Princess here first to see if I could get any small heals, but that's aside the point. Grudge returning would be really nice, technically, here. The weak and vulnerable. I think Cage of Roses might be better, though, because weak and vulnerable is nice, but I don't have ways to really affect my card draw otherwise. Honestly, give me a random rare. Bamboo Cutter. Ah, that's very interesting, but I actually don't know if I could really even use it! Okay, if there's a turn to play Yukari, it's this turn, when I immediately have her. Alright, at the very least, TNT is gonna bail me out pretty decently, all things considered here, I'm not going to lie. Don't have a way to exit stances, technically, here. Best thing to do is Claustrophobia for the block. Spin is here to see what I can get out of things. I mean, that really doesn't do much for me either. Yeah, I just gotta kind of sit on it. Those are going to exile away, which means I could potentially play one of them with Yukari, though. Potentially, though. Not really doing much for me otherwise. Alright, push. It's 1. That's 2. I don't have enough mana. Actually, I tried to play Selfishness, which is what I was trying to play for. Nice Deva Form. The Deva Form really doesn't do much. I mean, I say that Fugue is different than Deva Form, of course, but it's its own unique thing anyway. Wow, I'm just gonna take this on the chin, aren't I? I think it's better to just sit on Yukari. So it's legitimately just a Bamboo Cutter turn. And then literally just float the mana so I get 3 blocks. That's all I can do, dude. Oh, this is very painful. Very, very painful. Helix, Claustrophobia for my block, and just Transference Blade. Then next turn is going to be Yukari turn. That's all I can really do, all things considered here. Because being stuck to just 3 cards per turn absolutely hurts. Would I even be able to kill her? I mean, what? One way to find out. Let's add something. Let's add something to the start of my next turn, and then we just gotta block up for what I can. I block up, I'm not gonna be able to block much here. Best I can do is legitimately just push for damage a little bit, and then just continue on in the Moria Purification Rod. Or, Akure Purification Rod. Sentry's Doppelgangers! Interesting, but I think Flash of Springs are gonna carry me here. Yukari would be very, very nice in these drawn-out fights, but these are still not getting drawn out enough. Another Flash of Spring could potentially fix my mana problems, and it's always going to be able to cast if I do get Tail of the Bamboo Cutter. Gotta take your Toko. I literally cannot make use out of anything else. And honestly, I gotta take 2 events if I can. Upgrade 2 things? I think I will unironically take that. I think that's very, very good. Getting Yukari better would be nicer, and I do think she's gonna actually have to be a very good win condition. Then it comes down to, am I upgrading an attack or a defensive card? I don't think I need to upgrade Bamboo Cutter, because, like, the mana really doesn't affect me too much here at this rate then. It just comes down to, what am I going to change then out of my things? Is that, or I just keep going for randomness with Yukari and Spring is here, and honestly, with how bad this run's kind of going, that might be a good choice. How much more am I getting? 4 and 2. You know what? Let's just try it. Yomu? Oh, I can't take the Creeping Hunger as much as I'd love to. Transform something, though. Transform another small shoot. All cards in the hand with a total cost greater than 1, temporary cost 1. Oh. That's nice. There is a run to make out of this here, and it's immediately Yomu. I don't know if I can do this thing. Play Flash of Spring while I can. Yukari right afterwards, and then we just sit. It's great that I got the Purification Rod turn 1, and the fact is I can weather a little bit right here. But now everything's gonna start going out of whack for me when it comes to it. So I gotta be very careful with how I play things here. I should have done Taste of Roses first and then gone back to Serenity, thinking about it now, but it's neither here nor there. Fact is, I'm not gonna be able to block all of it, but I'm still above lethal, which is the big thing here. Okay, getting the Graze is actually huge, so that does allow me to play Bamboo Cutter, unironically, which is absolutely just like, I don't have any other way to put it. That is just huge, straight up. And rather than play anything, it's better to just float, that way I get the 3 barrier. Gonna be weak this one turn, which really sucks. And I just gotta hope I can draw any blots. Oh, dude, no blots. I drew 2 lock-ons, and I'm just dead. I'm dead otherwise. I mean, I got 2 blots here, but what am I really going to do out of this, Chief? Like, what am I going to do? I'm just kind of dead in the water. Oh, well. I was pushing it, and Yukari is cool, but I really didn't have any good, stable base off of it, so I really wasn't voting on it yet. It's fine. We're trying things out, and it was cool to see her. Even though I really never got a chance to use her, I didn't have that much of a defensive way to really enact that game plan. But alright, another run. Have you heard the Act 3 Elite themes yet? Yes, I have, and they are wonderful. I think I like Eiki's the most out of them, but I'm a prehistoric Touhou fan, so that's how it feels just listening to Commander Yamazana do all over again. Alright. Well, I could remove a card from the library, but that really doesn't do too much for me here, I feel. I could get rid of a boundary, actually, technically, which would be the better case in isolation, I suppose. Because the shoots are actually a lot more valuable because of passion. So either that or go for a random rare again. Honestly, let's try it. I went for a random rare last time, it didn't pay off well, so let's try this. Let's push for a little bit more offense, and let's see where we get. Now, do I bum rush at a turn 1 elite? I have money, and I can get 3 cards plus whatever into a gap, and then maybe an elite, so let's go for that instead then. Maybe if I don't lose 17 health against the crows like I did last time around, it'd be great, but I'm guaranteed to lose some health no matter what. Just due to the fact that I didn't... Yeah, I know we got a defensive card, but I'm still losing 9 health against these crows just due to bad RNG. Like, whatever. Whatever. What? One crow's gone. Hopefully I can just cycle back on him and pay him back, because otherwise if I can't even kill him, I'm going to absolutely cause a fit. Thank goodness. So not 17 damage, but 9 damage they took, which I'm still not happy about. Devil's Codex is card draw early, which I do appreciate, and the fact that I can keep artificially thinning my deck super early is really nice. Now, of course, that's not doing me anything immediately here, but it's, you know, it's still something I want to play towards. The fact is, I'll also be getting the Occult to my hand, which is the biggest sticker out of it. Very cool things about Iggy's being like that, it's so different. Yeah. I mean, Touhou fan games music has always been, you know, goated. No matter where you look. And the fact is, like, Lost Prince of Legends soundtracks are so great, and how wildly weird and different each of them are. I mean, when Journo's theme came around, it was hilarious seeing people's reaction, and it's also just like, no, yeah, that's really interesting and cool. Okay. So, I have a way to thin my deck with Devil's Codex. I don't really have an identity yet. Beauties of Nature absolutely is a way for me to just have a immediate win condition, and that can always benefit me if I am in Calm or Serenity no matter what. So let's look at that, because it's 1 turn brick of damage for future infinite damage, almost it feels like. Which I will gladly take. Let's play to that. The fact is, I will always be getting... Actually, wait, no, did I miss... did I read it wrong? No, gain mana. I thought it was gain a Midsummer Flowers to each turn. That's fine, it's fine. Fact is, that still is going to be something really good to build on, and I can look to Midsummer Flowers as a win condition then, is what I was trying to say. It's Alovich in order. We do not need you anymore. Do have to spend up for my block, unfortunately, though, because I was playing too fast and didn't spend my mana in the right way. The fact is, still no damage taking this turn. Fine enough. Can't get into Passion comfortably yet, but I'm gonna tick on you, closer and closer. At this 3 damage is Chump Change, and at the very least, I can still keep pushing right now. The damage can easily punch through. Nice. Simple enough. Only lost 15 health so far. The Vitality is nice, technically, here. There's not much to really get out of this. I guess I could work towards getting follow-up attacks as a next condition then in this case. My deck is really going to be thin, technically, though. But I need damage in a way or so. So let's add Dance of the Heart, and see if I can get ways to enable it then. Well, I immediately have Persecute right afterwards. I could also upgrade something, so let's look to upgrade... Let's upgrade Devil's Codex, that way I have my stable draw or so. And then it comes down to, do I want Persecute or Cucumber? I'll take Persecute because it does a 1-2 of defense for me. Cucumber Missile is free, but it's, you know, it's... and it's pushing damage, I guess, in a way. It's not really doing too much more for me otherwise. Alright. I rolled random so I can get a lot more power, so let's push for a fight. Let us push for a fight. Persecute gets me some good blood, and it's going to destroy one of you. Just about. Gladly done. You're out of the way. So I'm able to actually, so I'm dipping into both spectrums right now for follow-ups and everything like that, which I'm very fine with. Let's draw a little bit here. And then I will gladly play things out with Beauties of Nature. That way I can get you unlethal. That way it's just going to be the sit girl nets and whatever attacks she wants to sit on us. Nice. Staying stable. Good of the shoot, because I want to... Well, actually, I spent my black mana, so I'm going to take 2 damage. But small issue now, but that's bad for the future, of course, because I need to be more on top of how I'm spending my mana, Cruzy. Because I could lose a fight to 2 damage off lethal, to 2 damage on lethal for myself if I keep doing this, then. Just be cognizant of it, Cruzy. Alright, I need some heavy hitting attacks. Heavier hitting. Dark Dancer doesn't do too much for me here. Spiral and Consciousness is fine, though, because that's a way for me to get out of Passion. I can't take damage. I'm gonna have to lose the power I just randomly rolled upwards on. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. Dance of the Heart going up to 30 damage from 20, though. Very much so appreciated, I feel. 3 Fairies of Light. I think I Persecutary first to see who it hits. Then, because Sunny got hit, I'm going to absolutely just destroy her. And let's push on Star Sapphire. Yeah, let's absolutely push on her. I'm spending the mana very, very proactively because I want to get her as close to death as possible. I already have 6 mana otherwise then, so this is all just block mana straight up. I'm still gonna take damage, unfortunately. The fact is, like, it's not right I could overspend for any other defense in that case then. So we're fine, we're fine. Persecutary, I don't necessarily need the block right now, but it does push damage. It unfortunately went on Luna Child, though, which I would have preferred to go on Star Sapphire, though. Because now I'm in a very bad state. But I can kill. Huge, gets me out of Passion. Now I'm only taking 5, and that's great. First he starts with the mana needed to find Envenom. What a great card. Ah, Envenom. Ah, you gotta love Envenom. Ah, the biggest trap of Soy the Spire Bat then. Nothing beats Envenom. I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a trap, but, you know, it's a lot lower in priority, I feel, than how people might put it. I don't mind taking the Shade, because it does have a way for me, and I do have double Toadets as a natural synergy for me to just get it out of the hand, necessarily, or so. Mischievous Rose does have Midsummer Flowers synergy, though. I'm really getting 1 out of Beauties of Nature. I could keep going towards that. That is a little bit expensive, though, but it does have a unique way of use. It's only uncommon here. Well, I feel like, especially so, like, the Envenom / Poison on Lost Branch compared to Destroy the Spire is actually way worse, because you have things like Catalyst or whatever to help you out inside the Spire, to whereas in Lost Branch, they've actively recognized how good it can be, and have done many ways, and there's many ways to for bosses to get around it, since how many of them absolutely just cleanse your debuffs. And just say, what are you gonna do about it? Okay. As much as I am low on life right now, Grimoire Study has and always will continue to be busted, so, you know, I'm just going to take it and just be done with it. I have 67 power. Do I think I can take an Link before Reimu? No. Mystia. Oh, Mystia, you lovely, lovely girl. You lovely, lovely girl. I will respect fine dining, even though I really don't care about the AT buff. Fact is, you're saving this run right here, and I'd like to respect you for that. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, like bosses cleanse at like 1/3 of their health threshold. Like, that 3 bosses is immediately who I'm thinking of all the times and everything like that or so. So because of that, it's a lot lower on the priority list, in my opinion. when it comes to having, like, poison. Because, yes, you can have win conditions or whatever geared towards that, but it is so much harder to get it to actually stack up high enough before you hit that threshold and they just cleanse. Either when they hit that halfway point where it's an eye, or just naturally just cleansing on their own. I mean, this is a lot of stuff that I'm getting out of things here. Fortunately, I can't kill hilariously. But the reward study still did its work. Alright, only 9 damage coming this way. I don't have a way to get out of passion, unfortunately, though. But I can just chill on this end. Fact is, you are going to die, and I just don't need to only get one block card constantly. 1, 2, 3. The Midsummer Flowers are absolutely paying off as a win condition now. And then, boop, you are gone. So yeah, I can keep building towards that for flowers. Satra Card C, I really do like, potentially. I don't need mana necessarily. I'd rather take the block for now. I can't really do much. They didn't have enough money, because they did spend it on fine dining establishment. Honestly, I'll take that on the chin. I was just standing on principle more than anything, I'll be honest with you there. But I support Misty Izakaya. We support the Izakaya here, people. Plus, I can still beauty some nature out of this here. How Senai Twins is the least out of the final boss sword. Sages, he's Shrine Rain with amulets. Yeah. Alright, study. Let's see what we get. I mean, well, this is really stupid. I'm getting everything that I want in my life here. Can I actually kill? I actually can kill. 3 damage for a kill? I will take that trade any day of the week, just about or so. I don't have any debuffs that I'm applying here. Consistency one can help, but not against Reimu, I don't think as much, I'll be honest with you here. I think I actually do skip, and the question is, do I rest, or do I make Grimoire Study as good as I can? For 5 cards. The study's going to make or break the run, so honestly, let's do so. Debuffs builds a lot. Can be extremely strong. Can be extremely strong, but that's the keyword. Can be. Not a guarantee that it will be. It's gonna take both my black mana, but honestly, it's gotta be done. Dark Dancer. Whoa, hey! You wanna talk about Envenom? We got Envenom. Arkman's Hairtied Girl is hilarious. For each mana of a different color spent, deal 8 damage to each enemy. If at least 7 mana was spent, return up to 1 card from exile to the hand. Not really much here, but it's fine. It's at the current mental state, gain 4 life. Infused, gain 16 barrier. I mean, I'm not in a mental state at any time or so it's really worthless to me. Because it's gonna, self-exile out of it here. That is an amazing top deck, unironically, right there, out of that, all things considered. I think I'll just take this turn just again to Serenity. I can push for the Yin-Yang Orbs, but me getting into a good state for Passion will be the bigger deal. Exile a card from hand. In that case, then, get a Shootout, I feel. Fortunately, this is one of those turns where I can only block, but it's fine. Our playing cards and we'll take that daring today, aren't we? Look, I didn't take long rest, okay? We're fine. Plus, Hartman's Zero-Tide Girl is a fun card, smile. Okay, I can get out of Passion anytime I want, so we are fine here. Main thing, I have a follow-up attack out of this. It's Atari didn't do what I wanted out of it necessarily, but we're out of it. We're out of it, we're fine. Still in one final boss turns at 3 turns every time except Senai. Yeah. I feel like Senai, I'm fine with dealing with her, but it's Remelia that you feel absolutely the worst against, because you only get so many cards to play, and if you're using like 2 turns to like debuff her or so, and then she just cleanses it away, Not even hitting her halfway point threshold, but just naturally so, it just feels bad overall, dude. Like, what am I supposed to do? Okay. Manted Rose gets me out. I would have loved to play Persecutary Delusions, that way I could get the 60 damage, but I did make me think I'd rather try to block for as much as I can. Dude, I keep getting Devil's Codex as my top deck. It's hilarious that it keeps happening. I don't think this is really needed. But hey, it's keeping my deck thin, so I'm getting to keep pushing one way or another hilariously. Alright, fine enough. I have 6 barrier at the very least. I don't know if I'm really gonna have much to like, go on here. I mean, I say that, I forgot that I still had DNA of life, so I'm actually fine. Rather than having to deal with things. I thought I was gonna be for a longer drawn out fight, and I wasn't just about this in Yang run, but I actually had 8 spell cards, so we're fine. I could get rid of 2 more cards and just keep my deck even thinner. Hilarious, but I don't think it's needed. Replace uncommon with that many random uncommon and random rare cards. I think I'd rather take that then. Just instead of just getting rid of 2, I can just replace 2. Reimu cards added to the pool. Honestly, Reimu cards are just based on really... Actually, I got Hartman's Zero-Tide Girl from Grimoire Study, so I'm not getting to play things out randomly. Reimu cards just on base are pretty decent. And once again, claustrophobia itself, just giving you barrier, does decently work in a way. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Last night, my last Romantic Night Call, I was about to say, I don't see what the use is with it. And then I immediately clicked the upgrade, because I was about to say immediately, like, it's just a Final Spark, but worse. But the fact that it's upgraded becomes follow-up, I immediately see it, though. Imaginary Danmaku, though, absolutely stupid. Yeah, Blood Orb has and always will continue to be really stupidly good, no matter what. The fact that, it's your Burning Blood equivalent, except a little bit more, I guess, useful with the firepower, too, I find that much better, in my opinion. Alright, let's go for the bottom here and rest up. I don't really have that much utility in my exhibits, but I think that's totally fine, all things considered here. Ooh, sweet, sweet potato. You love to see it. Huh. Passion? Grudge returning. Mischievous Rose. Hilariously, I can do Presence Concealment. Straight back into Passion, into Midsummer Flowers, and that's a 1-turn kill, plus I got a Sweet Potato out of that. So I spent 3 life to get Sits back. Amazing! Amazing. I can't apply Vulnerable to people now. I think I'd rather take the card drop, potentially. I only have Nilri still as I double Codex as the 1. And I'm playing to try to get to Imaginary Danmaku overall is my win condition here, is what I feel. There's no reason not to take Patch's deal, I feel, unless you know for a fact that you're just trying to play anti-Junko endgame. So I will always take that in a heartbeat. Nice hit. I'd be up to 3 mana. Yes, I'd be able to kill him. I did the math mentally in my head there, I didn't explain it out to y'all, so that's a bad viewing experience on my end. But the fact is, like, the Scout is just gonna debuff me or not, basically, or so. And I was more than fine with just pushing to see what I do or don't get out of things. But we're fine, never punish. You're gonna get to block, but then I'm going to get to annihilate you. See ya. Imaginary Danmaku is stupidly good. Okay. 4 steps I feel like could be really nice for me, considering how I do have ways to get mana. And it could, in essence, be a better block with 2 mana upwards then. Grace could be really nice though, or just being able to get out of the mental state again, because I only have, let's say I have 2 ways to get out of it. Do I need another way? It comes down to, do I want 4 steps? I think I do, because with double shouldouts, I'll just naturally be purging stuff overall. Imaginary Danmaku gets upgraded. Renosuke. I already used the magic guidebook, so I don't need it anymore. So now we can push for a shop. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Then first, see if I get anything out of it here. Mike. Moonlit Lotus, I will take. Nice, that's still a decent amount of money, honestly. So let's go for a shop afterwards. Let's still go for a shop afterwards here. Honestly, play my cards out. Straight up play my cards out. And Summer Flowers kills the Rabbit Merchant already. And the fact that I already get to push 30 damage on this Fatsuyo guy without her even getting to charm me is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm not gonna get to play anything out of this though, unfortunately. So honestly, we just sit. There's no reason for me to double show that in this case then. That's wonderful to actually get to play things out though. And the fact that I'll even get some beer out of this turn is great. Even with the 3-card turn limit, comparatively, having follow-up attacks actually lets me push a little bit more, and then Imaginary Danmaku is just gonna kill you. Lovely, 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 lovely. Dance of Sacred Sakura doesn't really do much for me here. It's have a few ways to deal follow-ups or so, but I'd have to spend my Phosphors and my Red for that. It's not necessarily needed, and I don't have a way to really have... I don't really have something for debuffs onwards, though. It does affect me straight up, but do I really need it? I don't think so, necessarily. Autumnal Harvest might be better, technically, or so. Just for the fact that it does allow me to have more mana, which in turn will naturally let me make bigger plays. This Mischievous Rose does cost a lot, and I'd like to have more for my Midsummer Flowers. Give me the Harvest. Give me the Harvest, and let's see what we have for the shop. Embers of Love. We found it again. It's really stupid, but I'm not a black Koishi dead, so it's not really needed. Cookie's here when I don't need it, unfortunately. Hilariously, if I did take things around, then Ascension Kit is great, Wheel of Misfortune is great to an extent. Wheel of Misfortune's really decent. I really love Coast Heart, because it's kind of like Runic Dome, to where as you get to know the game better, you already know what they're going to be doing. You know, take it. Do I want Embers of Love? I don't necessarily think so. I think I'll just take 1, 2, 3 cards. I have, like, because Temporary Firepower does get around, and it cycles on itself already for Ascension Kit. And then Luminescent Knight is just, you know, great overall. Devil's Toadette's being able to get rid of Long Night as well is really decent too. And 8, 16. I'll be taking 1 damage. Save the occult then. Save the occult. Second easier lifesteal dispatch from Bloodthirsty Yin Yang Orb. No problems there. I just need to start taking you guys down one by one. Passion, just for the damage hit. Let's see here. That gets me Midsummer Flowers to hit. Selfishness plus Closed Heart afterwards means that I have Serenity to get out of. I have Barrier to still... Actually, no, I'm not gonna have Barrier to play with, but that did allow me to basically block everything up. I'm looking to just block anyways after all of this here, so no big deal. No more studies, totally fine. Nope, Envenom. So 2 random Misfortune or status cards in the hand. Interesting, don't have anything though, so it's fine. You have temporary firepower. I have firepower, but not temporary. Gain... Fine enough either way or so though. Evil Sealing Circle is great, and then you're seeing here, I'm just getting to just push. Push for damage, without really having to think much. You're dead to the Envenom Poison, one way or another, hilariously. And look at those Embers of the Heart. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Do I love Grimoire Study. It's such a stupidly good card. I really didn't need to do much as you did to the poison, but Imaginary Dunmachers is also really fun too. Whenever a status card is drawn, draw a card. Really nice for the future. I do think I kind of want that just as a anti-breaking tool, potentially. Because having consistent card draw will be really good. It's always just priceless. 3 attack cards or 5 block. I think I'd rather take Bowl of Wings because that allows me to immediately shop for another round of good stuff. Rather not. I don't have a guarantee that I have a good turn 1 Acacia. There's no guarantee that I'm gonna have a good turn 1. I'd rather hold on to everything that I can. Moonwood lets me play everything out here, though. Even slightly push for damage, too, which is wonderful. Yes, I'm not gonna see intense, but the fact is, I've done my work. And Grimoire Study will do the rest for me. Since damage to each enemy, lovely. Gain 5 temporary firepower. Ooh, great, I'll take that too. Gain temporary firepower, even better. Hit! Play the top card. Didn't do much for me there. Fact is, I'm still hitting, I am still destroying. I'm even gonna have some health and block too. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. 7 damage, minuscule. It doesn't really matter much here. Here. I just need the card draw more than anything. I can absolutely destroy you without a doubt. Lovely work. Now it's just 1 Purifier Drone, and we are chilling once more. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. Imaginary Dunmacher, you know what to do. I should have done Persecutory first so I get another imaginary one, but fact is, no big deal. Passion's damage modifier for Koichi becomes 150. Enter Passion. Interesting! I do like that idea. And, you know, I never would have gotten red otherwise out of it, so let's take it. So, 1 step closer to Divinity. 1 step closer for Divinity. Pocket Watch is really nice overall. Firepower, Sunflower. Both are really good. Not going to lie. Dragon's Sway Circle is decent as well. Deep Memories being in here is nice, because then I could potentially get something bad that I want. Without a doubt, I do think I take Pocket Watch. Now, do I want Sunflower in that case then? It's either that or I'm upgrading something. In which case, I don't need you to become innate, because that makes me enter Passion, which is something I don't think I necessarily want. Spirit Assignment being able to be played, I think, is higher priority. And honestly, like once again, 18 Barrier is still really stupid as well. Also increases damage taken, by the way. I mean, it did say in their modifier for Koishi's attacks. I'm assuming that it went both ways. Assuming. I mean, one way to find out, right? If I click the button, but then if I don't get a way to get out of Passion, then I'm really screwed over, aren't I? I'm not gonna press the button yet. Unless... I'm not. I'm scared, because Notori, if he summons a Terminator drone, then I'd hate my life. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, and I would still not have a way to get out of Passion, hilariously. 3 Dances of the Heart. Interesting. Fortunately, I still drew no blots, so I'm going to have to take this 24 plus 16 on the chin. This is why I hate the Notori fight. Yes, I dead drew on turn 2, And it's not that I can really complain, because, like, what else am I supposed to get out of it? But, like, come on, dude! That really sucks! Just overall, they get no block, and I went from full health to no health like that. Like, really? Really? Hello, Edge, I hope you're doing well. Like, out of any and always, I hate Natori the most. Holy crap. Are you the stupidest elite in the entire game, I feel. I hate fighting against you so much. So much. $30 damage, I still won't be able to kill. I can push for a little bit more vitality and block, though. Do I believe I could die in this turn? I honestly believe I could, potentially. But 4 steps will carry me through a decent bit. No, optimal camouflage turn. The fact is, I'm still in Death Storage just about, which I'm not enjoying. Okay, this is very doable. Still very doable. Renaissance Knight gets me enough block to start on this end here. I mean, not really getting to do too much more. Foresight Shot, it does get me Mischievous Rose, which is more immediate block, which I will gladly take. And hilariously, the Envenom damage is doing decently. Plus, with Pocket Watch, I'm getting enough block. Notorious either a Con Piece fight in Natsu or free fight with Watch on Drone. I feel like you say Clown Piece fight. Honestly, I don't necessarily mind Clown Piece much. I'll be honest with you, Chief. I find the Clown Piece fight to be totally fine. For me, now that is, of course, for me is keyword right there. If I get my block here, I can't even do Spiral Unconsciousness. Oh, I guess wait after this here. 12 block. I still have enough though, and that does get me away to... Then it gets rid of my barrier overall, which I don't enjoy. It's better for a Spiral Unconsciousness, and then I just gotta sit on this here. Yeah. To Con Piece, I feel like you're fine. So you should have enough ways to push for damage when it comes to fighting Clown Piece, more than anything, that you can deal with her. Not even just including AoE, but usually, like, you can just kind of rush her down, and it's not really gonna have mana problems ever, because you're generating enough just from her fairies that you should have a competent enough deck to deal with things in that case then. Single target chat and AoE chat, but still 2 fairies. I mean, the fairies, I just think Clown Piece is actually a pretty easy fight, but maybe that, is it just a me thing in that case then? That's just my opinion of it. Because, like, when it comes to Peace, you just gotta do, like, it's so what if, like, they did, like, all 3 black fairies, for instance, or so. It's not like those black fairies can absolutely murder you. It's like 18 times 3 if it's like 3 black fairies versus a Terminator drone, which can already do, like, 24 damage and just say die. And you can't kill them because they have, ooh, Parudu Dande. That's really nice. But you can't kill them then because of the fact that, well, what's his face? You can't kill them because of active camouflage. So then you just feel drowning against the Tori. You can't kill her because she has active camouflage, so it's just, what are you supposed to do? It's just, the Notori fight is badly designed. That's what I'm just trying to say here, people. And I hate it. I hate the Notori fight. It's so stupid, and it does nothing. 2 Grays? Oh, that is so nice, because that gets past Celestial Splash already right here. Melancholic Jordan early against Denshi, really good. Yes, he can cleanse, but what more am I supposed to really do here? I should have played Claustrophobia first before the draw, that way I can get the barrier. That is on me, without a doubt. But Curiosity lets me keep pushing things then. I can go into Passion without really caring. Because the fact is, I just want to be able to play Origin of Life on Tenshi while I'm in Passion for the 60 damage proc. Then Imaginary Danmaku comes right afterwards. And we continue pushing. Mischievous Rose? Do I fear her attacking me next turn? I do fear her attacking me next turn. Do I think I could kill her next turn? Honestly, yes, though. I do believe. Or actually, I got mana back from Pocket Watch hilariously, too. I'm fine. I can deal 45 damage in a turn. This is the best Tenchi fight I could have ever asked for. I say she's about to do 54 damage to me and probably kill me. 39. I'm at 49, 59. I'm taking a lot of damage, so it then comes down to, am I going to be able to hold on to my life otherwise then past this? So I'm only going to get, like, half of my life back after the fight. Honestly, I think I do just press the button, unfortunately, here. Is drawing not enough to, and really not drawing any attacks really sucks, but I'd rather try to have as much life going into Act 3. Lead combat's reward and additional reward, not really worth it. The player activates their spell card, lose 1 life and draw 5 cards. Really nice, in my opinion, considering how I'm trying to find my higher cost stuff. I think I do like that. It's that or Barley Rice, but I think I'll take the Xenier cards. In this turn, your next attack card you play will be played twice. Imaginary Danmaku is my biggest hit, technically, here. Same with Mischievous Rose. But Evil Exterminate is a busted card. Just, you know, it is just a straight up busted card. You are taking that. I think I'm just gonna straight up beeline for the upgrade to it and see what I can get out of it. Fact is, I know what this girl is going to do no matter what here. So all I can do is just play what I can. Udonja is going to let me float any extra mana I need to play the Love Letters potentially. And that's actually that's wonderful too. To actually get, ironically. Ooh, I actually, dude, buying Pocket Watch has absolutely, like, I love Silver Pocket Watch so much, because it keeps paying me back this mana so much without even me thinking out of it, and it's so much dividends that I'm getting without even having to really think. I am so happy for it every single time. Play the Love Order out. That's one more. Evil Exterminate allows me to hold on to that for the buff. Or whatever I get in the future. And we are chilling. Nice. Not the worst fight, not the worst fight. We are checking through all of our hits. I would play the Occult out because I already have Udonja, so there's no reason to hold on to it. It's just hand space at this point. Nunjut's on track? Yes, very much so. Unfortunately, I'm not going to really get to do much here. I don't have any attack cards, but she still is 2 turns off from actually debuffing my death. So I just gotta find a push. And well, I think I might have found my push. Real more study? Pay me something good. Tortoiseshell Hell. Tortoiseshell Hell is really stupid. Grudge Returning is also here too, hilariously. Gone. Decent. Emotional Search is good, and it's another follow-up, and considering how I have... Imaginary Danmaku, I'm using it more for just creating the follow-ups rather than really needing it, so do I need it much? I don't necessarily think so. The Graze for defense, that's the question then. Do I need it? No, I'm just full barrier on this end. Bow-Size Shot is good on its own. I will have the mana to play it, so honestly, let's take it. Mioi. I can't take the fight. I can't take the Drunts, I feel. It would absolutely destroy me. So give me Breath of the Whale, because the extra mana plays well into Potted Udonja on its own. And get rid of a Small strike. More consistency. I don't want to absolutely waste my small evades, basically. This is really unfortunate, but it has to be done. I wish I had my mana for my card, but I don't. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is really a bad fight, though, because I just hate speed duels overall. You can get rid of the grays of people here, which is what I need. Oh, this is a hard choice, I'll be honest here. I'd love to Devil's Codex, but I need to get rid of one of you. Actually, no. I can just do it on its own by itself. And I'll still get to play everything out. Oh, what a play! What a play! Only afforded to one thing! Just needing to float slightly enough mana. Okay. Blot first before barrier. Plus Deep Memories gets triggered out of this. Honestly, we sit on it. No reason to enter Passion, because I can't kill the crow that I need to. I can take the damage from speed duels, but it's kind of got to be done at this point then. Yeah, Potter Watchman Stand continues to save well, but I don't understand. What's my big problem that I currently have at the moment? I don't have ways to do damage. I don't have a good way to deal a solid damage. I have so much mana I'm getting to float constantly due to Donge, but I don't have enough damage yet to make things work. And I'm actually just straight up dead. Pain. I just didn't have enough offensive cards to really augment things there. Imaginary Danmachi is my only real thing, but not much to go off of it. Oh well though. Fine enough. I'll take that loss on the chin and learn from it. Yeah, like, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube later on, but, I had my Lunatic 7 Black Koishi run that I ran on, but I do think that follow-ups innately are just a very unique and weirder way, and, like, honestly, I think it's a lot easier to have the follow-ups rather than Stance Dancing, even though Watcher is, you know, the stupidest archetype that you can still look towards for just how much damage you get to do on a normal basis when it comes to Koishi gaming, you know? It's ridiculous. Now, do I play one more, or do I transition to another game? So I was thinking about maybe doing Kubanashi Recollection, finishing that off. It's either that, or I go back to OS after a while, actually, though. Because it's been a while since I played, all things considered. I do kind of want to get back to that for a little bit. Let's do OS. Let's change our games for just a little bit here. Stance Dancing and Super Diluted Debt is rough. Oh, definitely. But, and I had some weird components, but once again, I didn't have enough of a clear enough identity with it, just from the luck of the draw, unfortunately, there. I had ways to get out and manipulate it there, but the fact is, when I was going against bigger, burlier enemies, I wasn't able to, like, one-turn them as much as I did, like, with Tenshi, for instance. It really started hurting more. Or just overall identity and what I couldn't do against it all. But alright. Gonna change games. Mega Strikers. Good on that end. I'm going to run ads as I go to the restroom real quick. So I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, Cruzmates, we're back, we're chilling, and as much as I did talk on Lost Prince of Legend a lot, well, I'm expecting queue times for Ranked, considering how I haven't played in 2, maybe 3 weeks for OS, and I kind of want to just yap. So, closer to cosplay season, as always here. The only reason why I'm really streaming and not working on cosplay this night, actually hilariously enough, is due to the fact that I'm waiting for paint to dry at the moment. So, because paint is drying, there's no reason for me to touch my cosplay stuff as much as I actually would like to at the moment. And it's kind of hilariously throwing things a little bit off whack of like, I have a little timetable on what I want to be working on, and to that end, I'm just unable to touch it due to paint drying. It's Friends Wings that I'm actually finishing up on to this end. So because of that, I'm very much so looking forward to stringing together the lights and putting together the PVC pipes afterwards. I just need a few nuts, bolts, everything like that or so afterwards to really get everything together for what I'm gonna try to be backpacking the wings on. At least for general construction, they are looking really, really good at the moment right now. It's coming along in time though. Not gonna stress myself too much about it. Only other real big thing at the moment then, I guess, is I have a lot of uploads that I need to be putting out on my schedule again, for instance. I know I want to be recording a lot more when it comes to my... a lot more when it comes to...
Well, at least my rant.
That was a VOD I didn't mean to pull up. I want to be recording a lot more when it comes to my offline content, so more Deadlock. I want to be uploading on. I want to be able to upload a lot more for my Apex offlines that I've been doing with my friends and everything like that or so, just to have on the back burner, since, once again, I'm not going to be able to be as active as I used to be for December when it comes around, since that's going to be Cosplay Crunch, and I'm going to be getting all my eggs in my baskets for when it comes to making sure I have everything set up, ready for driving out to the con, for all my props and everything like that. And that reminds me, I still need to order cosplay ribbons, but I still have 2.5 weeks before con, so actually, that's decent time, Okay. But the fact is, I have a good amount of work that needs to be done on this end for planning out my uploads. And if I pull up my handy dandy sheet, as I always love doing, because gods do I love my Excel spreadsheet. You can see here, at least for what I have planned wise, I have 3 days of buffer technically here at the moment here. Today is, actually no, today's the 23rd, going on 24th. I haven't got to fix this in a little bit here, but everything that's still in bold, I have not gotten a chance to necessarily work on yet at this point. And to that end, I need to be recording a lot more then. So, I did a little bit too more. Today's the 23rd. If I'm putting the 24th in my calculations afterwards, just due to the fact that, well, it is one day. I'd say it's gonna tick over in 2 hours or so. I've got almost till the end of the month until my uploads run out on a stable side of things. And to that end, I want to be able to fill out my OS slots. Since you're seeing here, I am reaching the end of my rope, and I'm having a nice alternating upload schedule for everything else then, but it still is work that I want to put into. And speaking of work, I also have to thank everybody for supporting me for hitting 900 on YouTube, 900 subscribers. I'm very surprised that I actually did hit it, because it's taken a decent bit, I'll be honest here. These last few months have been very, very much so slower in terms of my subscriber growth, and I feel like it's both due to some fatigue. I say some fatigue, of course, yeah, there's viewership fatigue. I'm not necessarily doing anything new, groundbreaking when it comes to my series. I just have, you know, OS always exists. That's going to be my biggest money maker for, I guess, videos and everything like that, but I only want to play it every so often. This is my first time touching it, this is like my second time I'm playing OS during the month, honestly, here with you. So to that end, it's just, once again, I'm enjoying it in my bursts, but not really going out of my way otherwise for it, and I'm not sick of it, is the big thing. So I'm getting to enjoy my time on that end. I think I should start looking to upload, what's his face then? I should maybe look to upload some cosplay videos then, or so. But I need to actually get better professional-looking photo shoots, I suppose, on that end, if I want to do so. But the house is out of commission due to all of the problems I've alluded to in the past streams. So, because of that, I don't have the same luxury at the moment here. So, it'll come in time for how I'm really getting to feel overall whenever it comes to it. 1, 2, 3, 4 days of buffer. That's really 5 then, so I can actually shove all of this down. 5 days of buffer, so I have until next week on the 29th, that's Friday. I can probably get a stream in tomorrow too? Because then, I was thinking, yeah, it was, since it's a weekend night, I would maybe get an OS pop, but it's already 5 minutes in queue. If I don't get a queue pop then, secondary fallback plan, I guess it's gonna be Kubanashi Recollection in that case. And I'll just chill on that, because I know I have a few more worlds on that end. I don't have Flanny with me to help backseat me in case things do go bad, so... we will see, we will pray, and see how things go. We'll just see. Few times stolen again, sadly. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping that it would be the weekend, but then again, I haven't played in 2-3 weeks or so, and of course, I'm just a solo queue Andy. I don't participate in the tournament scene, I don't participate in like custom games or anything like that or so, so it's not like I'm really getting to do too much more on that end then, and it's just, yeah. So, I'll see. I'll give it till the 10-minute mark, but otherwise, I guess I'm going to be starting up Kubanashi Recollection in that case then. But going back to it though, there's still series I need to be touching up again on, or so. I have not touched FE Engage or Reverse Collapse in forever, and quite frankly, it was almost, yeah, I say almost, it is to an extent my running joke of, oh, it's been 1 month, time for a monthly scheduled Reverse Collapse stream, and with Girls Frontline 2 coming in 2 weeks, I'm never gonna finish Reverse Collapse at this rate. I can play it tonight, but I'm not in the mood for it as much. I feel like that's just been me for strat. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I was playing both Engage and Reverse Collapse at the same time that I really burned myself out so fast on wanting to play strategy games. I just haven't been in the mood for it at the moment here. I say when I'm anticipating Girls Frontline 2, which is an XCOM strategy gacha game to that extent then. And so, because of that, I'm like, Crossroads, but shiny new thing is cooler than thing we're used to on this end. So, I'll figure out what series I want to keep going on then, but it's my own time, thought this Crossboy's taking priority. And speaking of priority, we got a Q pop! Let's go! Alright. Taiko Temple. Spark of Strength Taiko Temple. Interesting. Well, I love my Sparts more than anything in the world. But say, do I stick with Razzie B if he's going Ets? Well, in that case, then I am not, obviously, then. So what don't I want to deal with, then? Let's say Asher or Julie, just for Big Fish and Spart, and honestly, I'm fine with that, so go ahead, have your ban then, sir. Note is on, fair enough. Pick one at a time and see if you enjoy it, then. Yeah, I think that's what I'll probably be leaning more towards, but...
Let us begin another
it comes down to just really how I'm feeling once again, day by day. And in fact, whenever I'm getting to play, I like doing my longer 3-4 hour streams for those games because they are both visual novel / you know, storytelling on this end when it comes to it. Do I go Spart? Or do I go Vicious or Siphoning in this case then? If he goes Atlas, I am taking Siphoning. If not, I'm going Vicious just because Spart, because I want to be able to hit Big Fish down, and Spart does allow me to have a way in or out. It's that, or I just go Pummelers. Or Sharking. No, Siphoning for anti-Big Fish. Siphoning for anti-Big Fish. But either way, like, I'll see what I want out of things here. Okay, 2 Mads. 2 Sparts, Big Fishes for the goalies across the board and strike shots. I am Siphoning versus a Slickies. So I need to make my wins off of attrition in this case then. Very good patience from me. I didn't get sharks, thank goodness, but, you know, A hit still came one way or another here. Julie, because it's just round 1 and all, does not have cooldowns, even though she got the initial hit. I need to help spurt it away, and that is great defensive lining for me. I stunned Dread Warrior, so that actually opens me up for getting the orb here. Now just play my patience. Good patience from them, but great interception from Vice otherwise. Oh, I thought I had the range for that. Instead, watch the bottom. Don't get dash punch and just play patiently towards my Vice. Oh, I am sucking so badly. Vice is doing all the work that she can in the world right now, though. Don't get short. Am I pulling my weight right now? No. But am I rusty? Yes. I do have that resist face. I do have that excuse for my end. Just trying to play my stagger just because of how low I am. Yeah, I am not pulling my weight at all. Okay. Pick up. Didn't get it.
We had this sport on my world.
Sorry. I just had to stop because my little brother, my doggo wants in. Hey, bro. If you want to chill, you can. I'm just streaming. Alright. I am very much so feeling the Mega Strike's rust at the moment here, because the fact that since I haven't played in 2 weeks is just showing in just my own fundamentals and everything like that right now. Should have been able to deny that, I'm not going to lie. Tried to stun Julie if I could there. Instead, we just gotta keep this up and away. Probably burst having to be used. Yep. Open the line. War 1. Not getting much more though on the dread side of things, unfortunately. Just gotta pressure and stun if I could. I don't know. Yeah, what Vice did it for both her Satyr and her energy potential there. Eat the hit. Yeah, we need to alleviate the pressure right now. The fact that I missed him is really unfortunate. Dude, I am not carrying my weight in any way, shape, or form. Hit Julie, that way we can keep her low, and then just body block for what I can. Was a scary bounce for a moment there, but it's fine. Nah, I'm not doing much. Alright. Fact is, like I said, this is 3 weeks of rust. Should I have pressed burst right there? I definitely think I could have, but I'm just not doing so. I don't have that killer instinct, so shake it off. Use it or lose it. Use it or lose it, Cruzy. I didn't know if I can. Great patience, and lovely save your work. Couldn't save much, unfortunately. Did that proactively, but hey, that's still a barrier. Watch the top. I got clipped at the end there. Great watching, Julie, because I was looking to just try to hold it for whiplash and maybe get a cleave or two. Good clearance too, Vice. Good on being baited out.
I suppose I should.
You have to play your patience. I can't blame you there at all. It's rough and hard to look at. If I could, I was about to say, if I could stun Dress, this could be a way out. I have to watch the corner and just clear it out for us here. The fact that that strike shot miss is absolutely crucial. I am not going to lie. But I just don't have a clearance otherwise. Alright. Said, fill in the rust. So we'll take this loss. Unfortunately, since it is a Spark game, this is the worst loss to see here. There is no Sparks on the table, but that is a nice edge for Julie to potentially get. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how things come around to be then. Because it's Knife Edge, or say just stats, all things considered here. But yeah, Knife Edge is there for her. So not the worst case scenario, all things considered here. So it then comes down to what I want out of probably Catalyst or Rampage in this case then. Yeah, alright, in that case then Rampage for me. It gets me to offset a little bit since I didn't take Big Fish before. But I just gotta be proactive on this. Big thing too is that Atwood's took missile propulsion away from Dubu, so that way he won't have ways to necessarily generate his own realm of kills necessarily when it comes to it. Tried dragging Julie, trying to get her out of contention. The thing is, we do have Spark Power. We need to really push for that. we need to push for Spark Power as a potential identity, because we have ways to draw attention, to draw damage, and the fact is we need to just keep pushing this pressure on them, because Atlas gives us a way to keep this offensive pressure one way or another here. And if I can keep hitting the enemy, keep making them uncomfortable, then that's all we can ask for. Watch the top. Good work by me. Go ahead, eat the hit, and then keep the pressure on Dret, as you're seeing here. Yes, he's staggered out now. Vice is looking at him for a kill. And we can rush ahead. Vice gets a hit. Oh, that's a bad Drad. I'm sorry. Sorry. I meant to say sorry there. Keep the pressure on Julie if I can. Keep watching Dretch. Don't be afraid to press the burst button. I mean, you got disrupted right there. That's all we can ask for. Strike shot. Burst probably has to be used, not necessarily. Okay, still gets the Vice one way or another. Doesn't get to me. That's probably just a burst. Cast up. Yep. Sorry. Alright. I had good intentions and ideas for my play there, but once again, this is my Rust absolutely hitting me. But I keep saying that is a causation for how bad I'm doing here, but it's not making up for anything at all. I need to make up for these plays. Lovely. Not the best clearance, but we need to get out of the corner for Atlas to make his play. Good drag. Not the best. We need to clear it out. Everybody's slowed, but Vice got out. Oh, we're both over here, and Jules is gonna get to run up. Gotta pass it up. We're out. Trying to keep Dude low, because at least Siphoning should tick on him. Yes, he does get the orb, unfortunately, but I'm holding what I can here! I'm losing these nerd wars so badly. The biggest problem too is that the fact that since Vice has just been staggered out this entire round here, she's had no good presence. Because she's the facilitator of all the plays since I haven't been able to do jack shit, quite frankly, here. And to that end, it's been a lot harder for her to, you know, be the bigger compositional win for us. That's just an unfortunate moment just from the speed of the hit right there, so you can't even blame her. It was a good idea for a zone. Yeah, I need to see if I can't alleviate the pressure otherwise. Help this girl out, because if she takes damage, then she starts taking damage, and the game starts flying out of the way for us. So keep her healthy, be the counterpart that's dealing damage for her. Hold my corner here to allow us to have clearances, and it's just not working. Coverage and fear-mongering. Atlas does get his burst off of that. Oh my god, dude, I cannot clinically execute at all. I can't clinically execute at all. Oh, even when I waited 10 minutes for this Q, I am sucking so badly and it's showing. I went with Razor's for my comfort, but would Julie have just been the better pitch, all things considered, since I did have her on my next potential rotation? Probably. So one spark, it's resilience, which is the least polarizing, I feel, technically, out of things here. So it then just comes down to, does anybody even want it then? Yeah, for the power probably, and it is a way to deny Vice, I do see. It does open up explosive for her if she does want it then, so that's the next question. And then, what do I even want? Deadeye doesn't do much for me here. It has to be Adrenaline Rush. Cast a Loss doesn't do much for me for Creation Lasting. It's just for the cooldowns at this rate. Can't do much. It does keep Julie alive, which was, you know, a smaller idea for conditioning to have. Now it just comes down to, do we kill Dret? Do we, unironically, just kill Dret? I mean, hey, damage done. I mean, is the man AFK? Brother, you here? I mean, are we playing? Why were you not doing anything? Like, are you, like, were you lagging for a second there, Vtuber? Like, what's going on? Are you just kind of like BMing us for this case? Just play the game and just 0-3 us. I don't know why you're standing around in this case. I gave you a benefit of the doubt right there in case you were or weren't here. I'm just saying. Thank you for that. Gotta clear it out. That's fine enough. Good clearance, good clearance. Didn't get anything I wanted right there. Special intervention. Astral projection. Cosmic expanse is the word I was trying to find right there. Which did get us what we essentially wanted. Vice missing her first absolutely sucks. And that's just a good walking load out of that. I didn't even look away for a second. They were still moving though. So it's like we staggered Drek, and then he just kind of didn't move. So I don't exactly know what happened out of it. But like, it was just like. Fact is though, like Drek is the win condition. Like Drek is the condition for us to potentially find our kill on. Without a doubt, especially since I have Adrenaline Rush as my potential way in to really keep the pressure up and force these issues when it comes to it. So if we can keep his stagger low, that'd be a godsend. But the fact is, anytime I'm using my abilities to try to get damage on him, and we're not getting kills, then well, we're not getting kills. We're not really pushing the agenda much more than that, unfortunately. Just go ahead, eat the creation, drag him out of the way if I could right there. I just don't have the. I don't have the. Cover the corners. So even though all of our good work, we have got no barriers off of it, and it sucks. Okay, one barrier at a time. One barrier at a time. First lost, unfortunately. Good clearances. Good clearances. Tried hitting Drek with that. That's so unfortunate. That could absolutely just lose us a set. Good clearance by them. Should I have pressed the burst button? I think I should have. And now I've lost my burst button, unfortunately. Just eat the hits and keep Drek locked out if I can. If I can. Keyword there. Don't get dash punch either. Didn't get dash punch. Playing that cheerful line. Oh, nice try, nice try, nice try. And Taiko speed. I had the right positioning due for either the red yard pass or the pendulum swing afterwards. And it's just, I just can't do much about it, dude. I'm sorry, I don't deserve to be in this bracket without a doubt. I'm trying my darndest. I'm telling you that right now, Chief. I'm trying my darndest for this all. Then again, like when you go back to playing a competitive game and you're at one of the higher skill brackets in a very small niche environment and you haven't played in 3 weeks, you get what you deserve. Okay. Jokes aside, though. Jokes aside. Again, I can keep saying yes. It is my rust without a doubt. But there still is truth to the fact that I need to be just like playing up to my own competence here. Direct beat me again on that hit. Absolutely unfortunate, because then that forces Vice to move around then. Try pressing the buttons for potential clearance on this end. What for a cheesy play out of that, potentially, to maybe drag Voodoo with the Death Touch and keep the play moving! Just didn't work though, didn't work. TP timing, unfortunately. And Atlas is just getting his ankles absolutely broken. Unfortunate. Alright, fair enough. It's just, I'm not good enough, unfortunately. I'll take that 0-3 on the chin, and I need to actually what, right, because I think I was in, like, what, mid-challenger before? And then I'm just getting absolutely trumped. So even though I went with Rasmus for comfort there, it is still tight though. No, I'm just in regular challenger. So I should probably just be looking to just play Julie in that case. Because Julie or Asher, well actually Asher was banned, so I should have just taken Julie on our rotation then, because we were just going with big characters. As much as Rasmus is nice, we didn't actually get as much pressure as I would have liked. So, adjusting on it, and, well, first game of the recording session. Alright, let's see if I can't redeem myself, because I really didn't get to do too much there, unfortunately, last game. I thought I'd be able to do a little bit more work, but first game back in 3 weeks, not the best. Now, Demon Dice is a comfort map for me, so maybe I'll get to do more then. And Adrenaline Rush is on the table, so we'll see how things go. I mean, if you want then, Chief, if you want, Adrenaline Rush is here, so Siphoning without a doubt or Pummelers would be the bigger pick on the table. Immediately think about it. So what don't I want to deal with then for Demon Dice? Octavia? I mean, I'm not going to say no to whatever. I mean, I can see the cast loss, but it's Demon Dice. So I feel Adrenaline Rush is a higher priority pick then, right? Either way. I'm not going to grief my teammates. If both of them insta-locked Octavia for their ban, so okay. Go ahead, have at it for what you will then.
Possibly ignore.
Era adds Aquas. Vice, Asher Fini. Do I go Vicious because it's a Adrenaline game? Nah, let's just push for it. So, full cast. Adrenaline Rush is for us. I'm Siphoning. We have Swifties otherwise and Stretch Shots. Okay, they're all across the board, but they will have, you know, they, like, what's the biggest issue that's going to come to my mind here? They're absolutely going to outclass us when it comes to raw, like raw size is going to be the big thing. So we, so core control is absolutely going to be the biggest thing that everybody has to be answering for, and priority. Because anytime that we have our grubby little hands on the core is a time when we need to be, it's a time when we need to actually just be pushing our immediate range advantage and seeing what other hits we can get out of things overall. Zoning? In a way. And then there you go, fine enough. Alright, fair. Alright, I will take that gladly. The fact is, we just got a lot quicker hits. Era didn't use her Butterfly until, like, 20 seconds in, which meant that they didn't get enough hits to really get their own ults off, and to really start spurning a big advantage off them is the big thing. Just be careful about Etz's positioning, because I need to grab this orb here. Great heads up, just looking at the map here myself, and then I want to TP away from Etz exactly. Yep. He uses ult to try to kill me. He has not killed me. Okay, he has killed me. The fact is, that's all of his cooldowns to kill me, and they got nothing off of it, I was gonna say. But they got a barrier. But a barrier for all three of Etz's cooldowns and his burst. Is it really worth it then, in that case? That's the million-dollar question. Was it worth all of Etz's resources? Because here's the big fear-mongering that I could potentially do. I have all of my cooldowns basically working here, and I know for a fact that Celestial Intervention is off cooldown. So this could be something I easily play towards as a way to grind pressure. Grind respect, grind a kill, or just burst right there. So even though Etz had the right idea and he did get to run me down eventually, I could teleport away with Thunderstruck, and once again, it got all of his cooldowns out, and he does not have Adrenaline Rush. Yes, Etz Maximus lasted long enough for him to actually get the kill on me, but what good does it pay off if there's no other cooldowns for him to make work with it? I can't believe he got the save there after, I'll be honest. Yep, just play it calm and collected here. We're just timing Finny stuff out if we can. Good save. I just gotta be the middling lane here. Yeah, just a little rough. Finny took way too much damage, and so Pendulum swings the other way. Etz just really presses the button, and although I can escape with Thunderstrut, Finny really can't. So in that case, then I think what I need to do next is just hold Supernova on Etz's face and just say, "You are not bullying my other forward." Just straight up saying that. Straight up saying that and saying you have to do something about me right here, right now. Otherwise, keep pushing this damage agenda. I should have shot that straight down instead. Would be the better play overall. Punch me a few times. I'm not gonna mind too much. We are still fine on the overall stagger game. Okay, I say that, but actually getting that hit back lets me fall back to get the orb, and then Asher immediately recognizes what she needs to do, moving up to the offensive line. Lovely work there, girl. Lovely work. We need to get Etz's stagger out if we can. We are necessarily, but I can stall this. Go for what I can. Get them back. I was hoping to get a good hit on that, but the fact is, Finny got a Adrenaline Rush reset, which is huge. Ooh, my hit got eaten right there, but I have a way to barrel it if it comes to me. Yep, I was about to say, Etz was done with Bellringer, so I just immediately have to go right in afterwards. Great stuff. Finny died, they got a goal, Etz died, Finny got a goal basically for us there. Great swing. Okay. Rapid fire for Finny is really stupid, as it always is. Deadeye is really stupid. There's a lot of good traits, quite frankly, here. I think Rapid Fire would be the immediate thing that I'm gunning for, without a doubt. It's that or Twin Drive. Atlas takes Twin Drive, so probably Rapid Fire. Otherwise, I would honestly just take Catalyst for myself in this case. Asher takes it, wonderful for her. Rapid Fire for me. Etz takes Spark of Resilience, so he's gonna have more health, so I need to do it to deny Sparks in the future. That way he can't scale out of ads to need him. Because even though I do have Rapid Fire to get more hits, and Cycling does help out, it's not going to help Finny's game plan when it comes to a decent vault. I need to help be a big core enabler for her. Zoning ult well enough, because that's Celestial Intervention out, and I'm going to have 2 Thunderstruts per Celestial Intervention is the big thing here. Just going to solidly scrape around Etz. And I don't mind doing a 2 here. Alright. Goal barrier for a goal barrier, just about or so. Not the worst thing ever. This is me taking Cycling versus Vicious, but it was to, of course, grind out more of a game, since I think with Finny we have a bigger offensive game plan, is the big idea. Oh, not enough range. Might have to be a burst situation, depending on how you feel. Or a nerve situation where I just beat Atlas 1v1. As soon as it just drifted towards me there, I was like, is this actually free? I wasn't immediately either testicle. I was just kind of like, what lane do I need to cover? But it just drifted straight. I'm like, I can just win a nerve, can't I? I was hoping Finny would make me zone upward there. The fact is, I got my damage. Finny can look to do what damage she can on their side. And I'm going to see if I can't get the burst out of Atlas. Exactly so. This is a bad shot, and I need to disrupt here. Oh, if I just hit Etz. Unfortunate. Okay, so better Catalyst play off of them there from just, once again, just hitting Finny and then saying, what are you going to do about it here? But what's the other thing? There is no Celestial Intervention now, so if I can hit Era, she can basically die at any time. Just keep zoning, Cruzy, keep zoning. Keep Era low, too? I was looking to hit Etz with that, and now we lost both barriers again. Really bad. Okay. Decent. hold my line. Bad. Very good hit though. I need to angle my thunderstrucks more because I am just not getting the hit that I want out of them. But I probably just have to be in Maid for me straight up here. The fact that I get away from that really sucks. But I'm gonna be able to hold thunderstruck in just a second here. That's the main thing. So I got my barrier. It's Finiball now. It's Finiball. It's Meeball! Not yet though. You need to potentially grab that orb. You drifted away at the last second there, meaning you don't grab the orb. No, that's good. Play! Great save, great save. Oh, bad TP. Disrupted, it's my ball. I was looking for an idea of play there. Oh, so close, not enough yet though. Barrel didn't get it, good play, Atlas. Bad drift, and it was just a straight fault. I drifted down, thinking it past it. If it's gonna drift downwards anyway, it's just gonna bounce otherwise. I should be covering the middle. Okay. I know what I need to do then. I know what I need to do. So the bigger thing too is like Et's getting resilience really sucks because for us, we don't have a solid kill angle for him anymore. And our next bigger competitor for who we really need to get hits on then is Era, but we didn't get enough damage on her last time. Nice. I was going to look for the ankle break, but I missed. But you got it there anyway, Finny. Great work. Okay, we're still, I was about to say back in the set. It should be dicey because the fact is we've been trading and they got the initial, and with Finny using burst, the fact is she has no energy left. So that's my biggest concern, because Finny with no energy means that Etz might just look to party on her. That, or I'm just gonna keep zoning Etz for what I can. She's gonna get dash punch. I have to pay attention to the core. Fact is, Finny got an orb. She's still alive. She evaded well enough. Good defensive line back in there. I'm just not hitting anybody with these power chords, dude. It's so rough. So I need to be doing damage with siphoning so badly to get this game plan going. I feared for what Era could potentially hit me on right there, I'll be honest. That's why I press the evade button. Because if I get clipped, then I lose all of the offensive bonus we currently have. If I could just hit Etz, dude. If I could just hit Etz, like once in my life. That was more for zoning more than anything, I'll be honest with you there. Have to hit him, just had to disrupt him, and it just wasn't enough. Oh, that's so bad, because Etz with resilience means he can get another spark, and then this could be tremendously bad. At was first. There's a spark. There's no sparks. There's good questions on what to take all things around here, all things considered here. Explosive entrance, without a doubt, is going to be my pick overall. Speed could be there for me, but the fact is I need damage straight up on the board here. It's been taken away, so instead, in that case, I guess I am taking speed. Unfortunate. Okay, big things here. Finny has perfect form, which means any hits that she gets is just going to keep scaling. Hopefully she can keep her momentum up, but otherwise she's playing a dangerous game, I feel. I mean, Edos was, I guess, right, the only other defensible trade when it comes to that end then, but we just need to see what can't be done then. Put that damage on the table. Make them fear. Make Era fear is the big thing here. Yeah, okay, that's Celestial Intervention lasted forever, and that was all stagger bat. But the fact is, that still grinded us a barrier. And that's the biggest thing we can ask for. We need to just phase away, get the orb, and just grind up. OCS big plays, OCS big plays. Lovely work, lovely work. I'm forcing your hand here, Ets. Because you're dead one way or another at that point. And I'm just saying, you're just dictating what, like, whenever. Pass it down. Crazy core! Fine enough! That's a huge kill on Ets is the big thing too, considering how I got him when he was 2/3 to burst. Because he really tried, he really thought that he wouldn't die on that edge there. And to be fair, I thought he would have just, you know, evaded at that point. But we got to cause problems, and we will continue to cause problems. I was pressing the button on Era because the fact is, she's forced completely out of playing the game here. And I'm just going to keep this attention on. Ets! Because I forced all the attention away on Era's end, that means Fanny just basically got her free 791s, and we're just getting to push this now. And look at this damage profile that we have. Asher is getting to be emboldened just because, you know, we have all this other damage. And they just have to stand in the aggro soul. Like, what more are you going to do at that point then, Chief? Keep it down. And there we go. Okay, fine enough, fine enough. It is absolutely me holding things up on Era, and Perfect Form is keeping it so that Ets can't really do much against Finny as well otherwise. Because she just gets a free hit on his face, and then it's just, what are you gonna do next, brother? Okay, is that a bad clearance by me? It is bad clearance by me, I'm not gonna lie. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. At this I get to run down to free, and then now I force Atlas's hand.
I love you all!
Kappa! Hello, Kappa. Thank you for the love, of course. Wow, both of us press the burst button. We're trying to save the barrier from annihilation, basically. Keep pushing him away, if I can here, and let's keep it side. Hit Era. I need to just intervene here. The stats on stats is absolutely pain. So much difference. Rough. Got it to a very hard potential state, but I need to get my way in here. I hope you're doing well, Kappa. I hope you're doing well. Not that Edston basically just gets cross map with explosive entrance is frightening and hilarious. Not the hit that I wanted. It's fine though. This wins some nerves. Nice, 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 nice. Thank you for 5 months, Kappa. Thank you for all the love. But yeah, the fact is that we have enough CDR and enough damage to actually back things up and keep holding them to a full tier, which is very huge. I can't deny both sparks from Ets, but what I can do is get primetime rapid fire for myself. Never mind, I don't need primetime rapid fire. In that case then, do I even want any of them, quite frankly, here? I'm kind of torn on it. Give me agility then, yeah. But I didn't know if Astra wanted to take anything. If Astra necessarily wanted to take one of the sparks herself. She wasn't signaling. I wasn't signaling either. The fact is, we deny Ets from taking either or, and I'm gonna have a speed profile, hilariously. I would have preferred power necessarily because I already had speed, but the fact is, when I wasn't communicating out to Asher, and I didn't, like, you know, in my mind, I was like, am I going to trust our draft gap to if Asher picks the right thing? But, you know, she did right there, so I will gladly take that between the half. That's a bad use of the thing back, of my thunder, my power toward that. But my movement is glorious! Bad lane. Yeah, check it out then. Can. Let's just keep this pressure out. Ooh, rough. Okay, good. I can get a hit. I'm not gonna get a hit. But I do have a way into this. I looked for it. I looked for it. It was an idealistic play. It didn't immediately pan out, of course. But they don't immediately have the speed for this now, do they? burst obtained. Now, if it comes to me, Weeball. Oh, so unfortunate. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just want to say hi to favorite donator. Thank you, of course, then Kappa. But yeah, alright. Astro missed one. Not the worst thing ever. Big thing is, I have my stats. X does have his stats, though, too. So, we just gotta see how the power dynamic necessarily spurns is a $1 million question. I don't mind pressing the button just for straight damage. And then put it in their problem corner. Put it in their problem corner, make it exactly so, their problem. I'm gonna have to peel back to the orb though, just for my own buffer state. I can't take too much damage, otherwise, you know, my entire game plan starts falling to Mission Rebel. Just keep strafing, Cruzy, keep strafing, playing my life. Stagger's back, which is huge. Ed's surviving it, not though. Tried playing my corner right there as much as I could. Nice, Finny! I was holding my breath right there. I was holding my breath. Working for most of this, so I hope you have a good night. Yeah, rest well. Okay, what's the big things? X lost the prize fighter stat. I'm at full stats on stats. I have inherent speed advantage over everybody, butterfly notwithstanding, and so I need to keep pushing this thing. Not be afraid to push whatever little advantage that we currently have here. Just hit X away from me, and keep this man low and out of contention here. Okay, that is a beefy amount of damage I've taken, unfortunately, but it's fine. We got the barrier and everything like that anyway. Ooh, I got Atlas chilled! And the fact that I got him chilled meant that he couldn't get the goal! Even though he saved himself, like, it still did kill him, so he couldn't protect the goal afterwards. We will take that. Alright. Trying to play my safety line here just because of how much damage I take here. Nice save. Nice try. Gonna press the buttons. Press the burst button was the main thing there, so we could eat the pressure on Era if possible. If possible, keyword. Oh, I thought that I couldn't blink back. It really hurts me there, though. Big kill. Not it we wanted, though. That was cooldowns out, basically. Nice. Alright, nice. Well enough. That's a confidence restoring game after the absolute blowout that was my last game there. So I will gladly take that. Alright, let me close the door to my room because everybody's done. Talks and draft meant, especially with perfect form, meant that he could go blow for Ets, and even though they were trading early on, Ets just couldn't keep up with as much pressure, and we were able to just slowly outpace the enemy on that end then. So, nice stuff. Hold on, yeah, I'm very happy about that game right there. It was a pretty good one, all things considered. All right. So I need to copy paste things out here for my stuff. I don't have my word. Good thing though. I feel like the biggest turning point was just perfect form for Finny, because the big thing about it was with it Finny versus Ets, you don't have a secondary that lets you get out of dodge or teleport away or anything like that or so. So to that end then, Edson just absolutely lay into him, and especially with Castellas, he just got to just pummel her to death. But perfect form for Finny meant that if Eds tried to get on top of her, just you misdirection point blank, you get cooldowns on your other stuff, triple take triggers 3 times, guess what, you didn't cooldown back in your misdirection, and you're just letting that go back and forth. And even though he wasn't necessarily, Finny wasn't necessarily getting a kill half the time on Eds, Adrenaline Rush is still providing that -1 just to your overall cooldown, you have to remember. So to that end, she's just able to just keep that going, and Eds can't do as much. Not to mention as well that he's just bashing into an Astra's face, if it comes to it. So Finny was able to get away with a little bit more there. The fact is, like, it's not as much of her getting away with murder, but she's able to hold her ground against a bigger enemy on that end. Okay, Taiko Temple. Am I going to get to redeem myself on this end then, all things considered? Honestly, I don't know about it, and to that end, I want to play more midfield. I don't want to play hard force. I dislike playing hard force. Explosive entrance. What don't we want to deal with? Just get Julie out of here. We didn't have fun with Julie last time. Either or. I can see Kazan too, but we had Julie problems last time around. And if they fit Julie in this case, then well, this is gonna suck. That's taken away. Well, in that case, then, brother, what do you want to take? Okay, if
we'll bend space and time.
I guess that's better for the fallback. So I don't know how comfortable you would have been on Kazan in that case.
You won't regret this.
Let's just see what we can and can't do on this end then. Fact is, if Eds wants to do anything stupid, I can just try to banish them away. There's clear banishes I can do on everybody here to an extent. Question is it still Rune or is it Estelle in this case? Because especially... No. It's Rune, it's Rune, I feel. Because I want to be able to help support on the midfield line with a solid, stable hit. Whereas Aimee, Zen, or even Eds can easily just can easily stop a steal on one way or another. So explosive entrances on those sides. Pummel is Julie, of course, and it is Swicky. So we need to very much so look towards Julie as a win condition when it comes to it initially, of course, and see what other hits come what may. Is Zen here? Okay, we good? Play ball state, play ball state. Unfortunate. Gotta drive it up. Oh, Julie, Mr. Dash Punch. Never punish though, never punish. Is the brother here? You good, brother? He might be disconnecting here, so like I said, yeah, just... yeah, just see how he's feeling. We good? Are you just conceding your connection? Like, what's going on here, Chief? Are we just resetting this? Okay, play ball state, I guess. Yeah, play ball. Just win on a pure strike board, and it's not going to work out, of course. So instead, cause what disruption I potentially can with the word. This Keyboy is actually here. I've been hit a lot of times, but I am not dead yet, which is a big thing. I'm still living, and I even baited Zen's hits out. Lovely work by me on all of my defensive angles and ends. Let's just be honest here, Chief. I have done a monstrous job in trying to hold the line for us. I can't believe we're still alive in this round, I'll be honest with you. Okay, fair enough after all of that. Dude, the fact that I was able to skirt things around, I did get to dodge Zen. I need to be a lot more proactive with my set there. I'm being scared about it, but I should be using it 1-2 strike on this end, because I'm not getting enough pressure yet. And also, me losing my stats on stats is, of course, a very harrowing thing to have to experience with on this end. Didn't kill Eds, but I'm still living is the key thing, and I even got the orb hilariously. But Julie is just getting kind of steal out of do everything here. I literally just gotta stall, wait. Not gonna get the orb either, unfortunate. Big play. Oh, he has big plays. Oh, Julie, you went up with that! You went up with that hit? I'm very, very surprised. Like, that was not a dash punch angle without a shred of doubt in my mind ever at all there. So I just don't exactly know what that play was. Is she okay too? Oh, the fact that the Astral projection. Joey! Dude, my brain is fried right now. What is going on in this game? Zen's immediate like connection issues at first were just kind of like, okay, like what? Just give him that. It, like things happen or so. I can understand. But like, what the heck is going on otherwise? Then, gee, what the heck happened otherwise? Okay. Solid defensive line backing from me initially there. Oh, the fact that Zen just got to thread the needle right there really sucks.
Sorry.
Oh, nice try. Okay, fair enough. Joey, like, oh, I know the Zen kill was there, but not when Gore's right next to us. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. 2 size traits for S potentially. Actually, there's 3. I was big fish and airplanes done. Oh, so honestly, that amount of size will absolutely destroy us, I feel, in my opinion, overall. Comes down to what do I want out of Rapid Fire Castellast, all things here. Rapid Fire will be the higher priority. As much as Castellast does affect me for my creation state and everything, I think I'd rather have more. So I think I want CDR to be my main game right here. And I want to be able to help on this zoning state thing. And the fact that Zen didn't move so he wouldn't get it by the anomaly really sucks. Ooh. Nice tries by me, nice try. Grab the orb. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Just gotta watch the top then. Go down, help Julie state. Watch the top then. I missed Zen completely there. It's fine. Fact is, this is to secure the fact that I get the orb then. Secure the top if we can. Feed it down to Julie if I can. Good. Zen doesn't have his dash yet. So I need to play this if possible. Just keep the game stalled. That is the key, Cruzy. Not enough. Okay. Julie losing her life isn't the worst thing ever. Because if I lose my life, stats and stats is gone, and then that really is a problem then. I'm just not able to find as much proactiveness on my hits here. I think the biggest problem that we have is overwhelming range disadvantage too. So I'm able to put my anomalies on the midfield line, but not really causing much other problems when it comes to it. So that is where we are finding a total disconnect in what the overall game plan is for our team down here. That and also Julie is very, very bloodthirsty, and I should really start recognizing that. Alright, Aimee is not at the goal line because I banished her out when her eject button was ticking, which is the big thing to recognize right there. I'm not afraid to move up and around because I'm just going to have the anomaly come back to me. I'm not going to go on Julie's end, but it's fine. Oh, just enough push. Oh, that's unfortunate. But, oh, Atlas did try to make a play there. I was about to say, we'll see how fast things come to be. All things considered here.
I've wondered worse. That was a sound strategy.
What is this? This is a challenger lobby? Just what is going on? This is seriously not a challenger lobby. I am telling you right now, G. Alright, I tried getting the kill on Aimee right there. It did not work out, but I did time her out past the jet to an extent. Julie also got killed here too. Wonderful, wonderful. Got a challenge in my face here to cause any type of fear mongering at all. I don't know why you'd pass down to me there, girl. I was stacking up to help you. Oh, absolute worst pass of the century. Why would you pass it down? Why would you pass it down? You should just wait or hit it into the century because I'm right there to be your 1-2 strike. What was that pass? I'm so confused, girl. Like, legitimately, I am so confused. Hey, look, it's fine. It's fine. Still profiting. We're still profiting. There you go. Good stuff, Julie. It took the 3-man banish to get things going for us there, but oh, jeez. Okay, let's win this set and let's tie it up 1-1. I just want to bail down Julie right now, if I can. She has burst, and we need to have an advantage state on burst. That's the big thing. Ooh, no hit. We are whiffing to reset though, and this is a clearance for us. Strike. Fearmonger. I was gonna say, I'm keeping the lane where. With an idea. Just banish Ed so he doesn't get the core at any time! Big play by me! OCS big plays! Breath. Oh, I won the 1-2! Oh! That's so much on me! Let's go! I deserve MVP for that set, without a doubt. Give that to me right now, dude. Give that to me. Okay. There's a lot I could want, all things considered here, but unironically, I want prime time. I have rapid fire prime time. I could take hot shot potentially if I wanted. I could take monumentals if I wanted, but I have rapid fire prime time, and I wanted to go for CDRs. Hot shot is there, but I want to just make anomaly. This is a really rough draft. I would have loved to have the bottom row of traits completely here. And in a vacuum, hot shot's better, but primetime rapid fire will absolutely pay so many dividends for our overall advantage state. The rest of the The fact is, I'm always going to be offering creations for us to be to be getting our advantage on. And even if, like, for example, yeah, Julie's taking a bunch of bad hits right here, I'm going to be just to position myself in a potential state to just keep outplaying them from simple strike wars like this or so, for example. Just seeing how they exactly respond. The thing too, though, Julie got all the stats back, which is huge. And now she's about to die again, which is not huge. She died with her burst, unfortunate. I challenged her in the face right there, unfortunate. But line backing of the century. Nice try, nice try, nice try. I couldn't get my anomaly in. Yeah, it's really just coming down to Julie taking hits. I can't blame her. She got Touhou. It is a defensible thing to do there, but you know, she needs to find that perfect balance of how many hits that she can or can't be taking here. Not exactly what I wanted out of everything there. The fact is, it still is Julie Ball. I don't mind taking a hit or two because I'm healthy. To be honest, I just put that anomaly on Amy to put some fear-mongering pressure on her with how low we can potentially get her to be, is the idea. As Julie is just stacked up on her face completely, so if we can just keep this pressure up one way or another, then that opens me up to potentially press the burst button and kill her. Ed's ball, Ed's ball, Ed's ball. I can't believe we didn't get it. That is hilariously annoying. But we're fine, because I've got coverage. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Fact is, yeah, Amy eventually did die there, which is huge. Next goal, though, I need to get my stats and stats up, and if possible, I need to find a cheesy banish to get their own stacking traits out. That's the next big problem. They just have their own stacking traits, we just cannot holistically deal with on a day-to-day spectrum here. Almost killed Amy again. The fact is that anytime she's blinking forwards, I'm taking advantage of this. I'm making sure that she's never comfortable to find a way to blink in and make use of a jet button, if possible. That's the conceit. That's what I'm supposed to do for the role on the team here. I'm just supposed to cause a problem and make sure that Julie just can't necessarily be answered at any and all times, if I can help it. I did what I wanted there, but it's fine. Coverage. It's down to Julie. Oh, it was so clean, too! The play was so clean, dude! If I had just angled it a little bit better. Nice, Julie. Nice. Dude, if I angled that hit correctly, then that would have been absolute rune masterclassing right there. But the fact is, Julie has found her balance. She got Zen too, and we are finding our way into this game in a spec. But they're both going to start running up here. So whatever problems I can cause. Great. I need to just grab the board though. I'm gonna die one way or another if I don't. Defensive ends, Atlas and I are both of the same mind when it comes to using our abilities here, so stop trying to stack on him. Just respect his autonomy and know, just trust that he can get the job done. Oh, yes, big plays. Nice barreling attempt, but still our ball. Seriously, that did lock Zen out to an extent. almost the Tiger Temple moment that I got right there. Almost.
Step closer.
Oh, this game is going places, dude. This game of Omega Strikers is a wild and weird one. Alright, Julie, what do you want? You can take Stagger Swagger and guarantee your survival from now on. It's either that, or you just go Prize Fighter and say, screw it, we ball. Depends on what you want, girl. I think I'd take Stagger Swagger, but that's just me. You're doing Prize Fighter all the way. Alrighty then, girl. That is your provocative. Do what you want then in that case. Without a doubt, though, time was greater for me, I feel. Because, right, Atlas can take Missile Propulsion and Seeds Machine and benefit better. If I can get something to last, then we are absolutely
Didn't
going to
expect
scale.
that, did you?
Ooh, we got a raid. Okay, let me shout you out before we go. Hello, it's Wonderful Wind Mage, Cruz Ship Service. Chartreuse Proxy can always a good service now. I am a variety VTuber trying to not die right now in the wonderful hit game of Omega Strikers. Just having a good time. I hope everybody's doing well. What were you doing, Zoe? Okay. Come back there, Cruzy. Earth the Cruzy, come back to it. I hope you're doing well, though, everybody. Hope you had a good time at your side of the world on your speaker. Not bad. So, just trying to hold my composure as I'm playing here. The fact that my anomalous lasted for way longer now is hilariously throwing me off. What? How does that not kill any of them? Make it sound sweet when my strike says grand time. Yeah, there you go. Well, hopefully you can sit back and enjoy. This is higher, I'd say higher elo lobbies because I am used to the diamond mid challenger range when it comes to it, and I'm not able to explain my case too much here just because of how high my adrenaline is pumping. Julie did brick my burst right there, but that's totally fine. It is 1000% fine. And guess what? I am self-sufficient, I was going to say! And then I absolutely missed. Fine though. Up. What are you gonna do? Pass it up? Yeah, I thought not, Chief. Julie Mr. Burst says it's going way too fast. I need to be a second strike layer. I can't be playing this far forwards. To the top. There you go. Okay, better. Watson, remember your asthma stat back in the day was very powerful? Ooh! Lovely! Well, I can't believe I'm still inspiring people with my Omega Striker stuff a year and almost a half later now. And of course, for those of you coming back in the raid that didn't know, I am probably one of the more well-known, I suppose, if you want me to put Delusions of Grandeur out there. One of the better well-known Rasmus mains from Activating in-depth guide on how to play Rasmus. A hit guide I made back when I first started getting into Omega Strikers, and has been, you know, I guess like my magnum opus of my Omega Strikers career when it comes to what I've created. You know, alongside daily Omega Strikers videos for a good year, actually, too, just about two. And being able to support the community holistically through all that's been done. Holding our breath. It's my ball. Oh, I should have just pressed the burst button right then and there. But so why'd my input get taken? Oh well, either way, it's my ball. It's just what? You're gonna have to challenge me one way or another for this ball here. Burst is on the table though. We need to beat Ivy to it. Good reactions. Didn't get the feed though. Not good. Okay. Not Delusion, only told your stream that pretty much everyone who wanted to learn Rasmus watched your video. Hey, there you go. I know. I'm just having fun with it here, but no, that really is what I feel like was my biggest claim to fame. Alongside my beginner teaching series that I happily titled The School of Omega Strikers, as in a way for people to learn basic concepts that I feel would really help elevate their skill level. For things like dribbling, for instance, to better understanding the Awakening Draft and what you should be doing from taking your key traits to denying enemy cores and stuff like that or so, or just like on-ball, off-the-ball positioning, for instance. That's a lot more stuff that I've been glad to take up as a teaching role when it comes to this wonderful little game of ours. my bad. I can't believe you didn't get a play there, and I can't believe I wasn't there to follow up on it. Oh, that's not a strike I need to be missing. Cover the angles. Let's say, let's lay this one out here. Julie can get burst from that orb there, so now it's just my job to beat her. She missed! Oh, Zen's got burst now. I can't believe you defended that. I honestly can't believe you defended that. Oh, Zentaro moment! Zentaro moment! Okay. 2-1. Got both the enemy forwards. It's not really gonna necessarily be a kill unless Julie gets follow up. She got killed instead. That's so bad for us, and Ed still has burst too. Alright, just play ahead, and we just play ahead with our body here as much as possible. As much as possible was not enough, of course, though. Let's hold the line cruising. Yep, I was about to say, keep Aimee out of contention right there. Keep her from ever having to weigh in. I thought I got the strike down on that. That's so bad. Okay, way better. It hit the anomaly still. The fact that I didn't get anybody with that advantage really sucks. I just gotta press the button and just clear it out for us here, because if I die with burst, then it's over. Orb obtained though. Orb obtained, and because it's Maid. Oh, I tried evading with my secondary and it just didn't work out right there. It's fine though. Julie's about to have burst. She can preserve it, but it's not a game lost state because it's 2-1. She gets the barrier off of it too, which is great, and I'm respawning as well. Oh, it would have been such a sick respawn point to have that immediately right there. Try playing for it. I need to just put myself away. Ah! Take that, Zen players! Woo! That sets a confidence booster after my last lost games there. Let's go on this end. Alright, but overall, once again, though, thank you for the wonderful raid, Meow Zoe. If you guys want to just chill out, then go ahead and do so if you need to go, because I know it's already late at night, at least from my side of the world here. Do not feel afraid to do so. But what a confidence booster right there, dude. What a confidence booster. Even though the draft right there on set 3 was a little shaky with me passing up Hotshot and Monumentalist for Primetime, fact is, with Rapid Fire and Primetime together, that allowed me to convert so much advantage state, preserve, and build my stats on stats without having to put my face out there because Julie was taking all the aggro, and continue pushing for it right then and there. Not hating, but specifically that Zen player deserves it? Well, look here. If I'm gonna be classist, I think it's already been well known if you watch any of my content at all, I just hate Zentaro players. Because I feel like they get away with so much for no reason at all. As in, like, their kit just feels so overloaded with how much they can stall, how they can stun with every part, how they have an additional, passive buffer that, I don't think you needed it. I just hate Zen in general, because he just does so much at any level, and it just feels so bad. What's your opinion on Estelle? My opinion on Estelle is the same of my opinion on Drek. I personally really respect Estelle and Drek players, because the fact is, it is all about both. It's like, you have to be a good Estelle or Drek player, you have to be both good in execution and fear-mongering with your plays. You have to be able to do, it's the execution end of, for example, what's simple stuff for Drek? Can you just, can you stealth up, find somebody striking at the edge, ult blast them with your primary and then kill them. Can you do the same thing with Estelle? Have that killer instinct to recognize I hit somebody with piercing shot, I can rose warp kill them. Simple combos from that to execution heavy stuff, like of course, what was the day, like week 1 tech of people learning how to do insta burst into rose warp with Estelle to basically get an unreactable stunning burst into red core hit right there. So that's the execution side. But the fear-mongering side, of course, too, is you can't do vertical passes, of course, when there's a Dret or a Estelle in the field. And it's all about being able to get that initial goal and instill that fear and respect in saying you are forced into keeping it into the corner or not hitting the core to your forward into an advantageous position because you know for a fact, I could potentially be there to hit a lock and load, to hit a piercing shot, to hit a rose warp. Did you inadvertently switch to a different mic? Did I? I might have hit my gain a little bit on my current mic, but that's really it. But overall, I respect the Estelle and Dret players. I think they're fine, because the fact is, you have clearly annotated power spikes when it comes to each part of your kit. Let's look at Estelle, for instance. Rose Warp, yes, it is probably one of the best secondaries in the game, but unless you don't have an extension trait with it or so, once it's out, you can binarily already count. That's 14 seconds before it's back up again, right? 14? It's either that or I'm severely off and you don't need to ever listen to me. 17 seconds. Okay, well, you still get what I mean here. And to that end, then, you already know what the power spike is. You know how a piercing shot is, but that takes a second to wind up, and, you know, you have to actually be in a good position to not just hit somebody, slash the core, slash both with it, but to be able to have it in a good position. Same with Crystal Thorns. It takes a second to come out, and it still has to travel, it can be body blocked, and so it takes good positioning and a good awareness to actually recognize what's going on with the core, with the state of the field, and when's a good time to use it, specifically for stalling. And for example, for a stall with Piercing Shot Crystal Thorns, you might use it directly vertically to hit the core up or down to clear it and start dribbling. Same thing for Dret when it comes to using his Sticky Bomb or Lock and Load. Exactly so, Molten Bolt is what it's called, or Lock and Load, to dribble the core or so. But the problem with it, though, is when Zen can stall with 2 abilities, he can stall with actually his Empowered Strike, so that's 3 abilities. IA Rush, it, you know, do you have an extension trait? It's the same thing as Rose Warp. Do you have an extension trait on it? Yes or no? By extension trait, if you're new to my stream, I'm talking about Aerials, Explosive Entrance, Super Surge, Chrono Boost. The big 3 as it used to be before Explosive Entrance came in now. But you still get what I mean. Is the fact is like, the core stands in place and you're slicing the dice. The core stands in place with your Oni's blading. You have a strike, you have a double strike slash projectile follow-up with your slashing strike. You do so much more, and are rewarded for your hits so much more than just, oh, you got the piercing shot, you might have gotten a stun or so. And yeah, I guess you could say it's the range advantage, but the fact is, with, for example, Estelle or Dret's kit or so, you have a 1, 2, maybe 3 hit for your stuff here. Then, you get that, plus you get to hold the core, plus you get to become invulnerable, plus you get to stun them the entire time too. It sucks! He gets away with so much. Because, like, for example, Kazan is a better example of, like, yes, he is also another bruiser or so, but he has clear defined set plays that he wants to do, depending on if he's in closed or open form, and to that end, you can be a little bit, he's a lot more predictable, and that, with how, if he wants to swap forms without doing the slip, or, a maddening descent, he has to wait a second to do any of his abilities when he's using Pop or Trap on its own. And that's a more well-conceived power spike for what, that's a well-conceived ability CDR spike for recognizing, okay, he's in closed form now, he can do crooked leverage, he can slip in and maybe do something like this, then you just get away with so much for free. And it's a high skill cap for Zen, I understand, I don't play him for that reason too, but also I just hate him on principle for he just gets away with so much, I feel. For free! But that's my Zen rant over. Let me catch up on what you guys are actually saying here. I had this on my second monitor to work, but I want to say I'm loving the energy for the game and stream that I'm hearing. Well, that's lovely to hear, because that's what I really try to keep up with on my own side of things. Because at least for me, if I'm playing games offline, I'm not commentating or so, or I'm not really speaking much. But if I'm going to be playing games on stream, and especially for like Omega Strikers where I've made a YouTube career, reiterate, if I open up my YouTube page on this here, Chartreuse Proxy. If I open up my YouTube page on this, exactly so, when my most viewed videos are Omega Strikers and the school of Omega Strikers and everything like that, and, you know, okay, Rasmus main stuff and everything like that or so. I feel like I have a very unique position in our very small community to be able to teach and commentate and really get to show people what a higher level skill player can do. Now granted, I say higher level, I'm Challenger, I'm not Pro League. Like, I am not Pro League by any means, I've never participated in any tournament, I don't want to, and if I did match up with Pro Leaguers, I'm going to get my back completely blown out. But I still have a unique niche in being able to showcase how to understand the game, how to read the game state, and how to become a better player overall. Okay, this is a very, very interesting setup. Demon Dice when it's Spark of Strength and Stagger Swagger. It's not new Stagger Swagger, you have to remember, people. So to this end, you aren't going to get as much HP back, so it comes down to, can we confirm kills in this case then? Yes or no? Because I do think I kind of want to lean into just going Spark of Strength, since I am playing ranged, because if we have Kazan, he can absorb a lot more pressure, or Zen. Cue my Zen rant and everything like that or so. He can absorb more pressure, which means I can be more of an artillery threat and continue fearmongering on this side then. Joker is a top 15 player, by the way. Well, that tells you how much I know about people here. Let's be honest here at this point. Estelle, Julie, we're going against Frostfire here. Okay, so here's my thought process. I have Spark of Strength, I don't need any more damage here. I go Vicious to preserve my own life here, because I don't necessarily need to be taking Siphoning, because we're already going to have enough damage on the table. I could go Siphoning in case there's any stagger traits, but since it's stagger regen, there's no reason to. Just preserve my life, don't enable anybody else potentially kill me, especially since Julie is pummelers, and we keep things going on from there. My role here is just to play the midline and see what disruption I can cause. Nice stuff. I was about to say, I'm being very patient with my strike overall, because the main thing is, out of the initial conceit of the round, Zen already used all of his cooldowns, so there's no reason to really do too much more, but just kind of wait a tick out and see what happens. So, you know how I was just commenting on how stupid Zentaro is just as a character himself? Yeah, that's my point right there. Notice how much he got to hold the core, so much that he actually even freaking got his burst out of all of that right there. And if not for Dubu having ult, he would have just got to barrel everything in. Yeah, that's stupid. Now, what is stupid is my clearance right there. I should have just quit it straight instead to Dubu, because since I quit it upwards, it still got the ball for free, and that opened up the goal for no reason. That is misplay by me, and that is a goal lost because of me there, without a doubt. So, just recognize that play for the future, Cruzy. Stun Julie, that way I can put the pressure on and then start washing up. I need to get a burst out of Julie, if possible. Did our Astro disconnect? Oh, she did disconnect. Well, this sucks here. But anyway, going back to things. Like, it's not like we can really do too much more in that state there. I gave up the one goal, that's whatever there. Zen got dash punch, you get dash punch, but did Ashley just quit on us, or did she just lag? Like, I mean, well, there's only so much we can do with two strikers in this case then. So, might as well do what we can. But getting back to things there. Yeah. If I just quit it straight towards Dubu instead, then, you know, Dubu would have the clearance at that point then. But it's not like really much more is going on. I should have just pressed the burst button, but I thought I was going to win that strike war right there. Okay, so she did just DC. Well, that's really unfortunate, because if Joey gets MVP and she gets a spark out of this, that sucks. But what more can you do? No spark. Every time there's a spark in opening draft, nobody has actually gotten a spark in set 2 tonight, dude. Jeez, okay. 1-2 punch for Julie, of course, obviously so. Force of Vengeance for Zen, needed, extension trait. So then it comes down to, do I need a Adrenaline Rush? I don't necessarily think so. I think I'd rather take Prize Fighter. Zen that gets me a total of 40 power, actually 43. power to start with, and I can really look to push the advantage on this end. Adrenaline Rush is there, but the fact is, I need to help open up the lane for Zen to have a hit, and the fact is, with 2 people having Stature Swagger, I need to be able to have high damage thresholds to start pushing this advantage one way or another. So Julie used her evade already, so that means that she has no way to actually survive this. Survive this to evade, exactly so. And that's exactly the point that I'm just trying to put on the board here for us. Nice stuff. I missed. But Zen Ball, because I got to go off of that too. Fair enough there. Challenger is still technically still IEO anyway, and difference really matters for specifically competitive since you're not interested in that important. Yeah, no. I've grinded up the Challenger without even meaning to this season. So in the past seasons, I got the Challenger because I was putting all the hard grit in and trying to do my best in making sure. Nope. I spaced myself low enough so I wouldn't get dash punch right there, sister. I watched myself there. And Asher's still lagging, which is a pain point, and that's something I'm gonna have to start recognizing for our game plan here. Dubu out. I need to get a clearance up. Julie has no cooldowns now. That's a big thing. So if I can get a good line with Zen, then I need to push for that thing. Oh, sorry. That is on me, and the fact that I didn't get that either really sucks. Oh, I was trying to make sure I wasn't getting hit by a piercing shot. Okay, it's fine. Fact is, 1-1. Hopefully Asher doesn't lag too much. Okay, let's get back to things there. But yeah, I need to find a comfortable place to where I can supernova. And the main thing I'm really trying to kill is Julie, because with her being able to dash punch, that's what's been killing Zen, especially so. And that has also been the biggest catalyst of our problems here. Not to mention as well, too, that if I kill Julie, fact is, if I get Julie low enough just from my own stature hits, fact is, she does not have stature swagger. She took Spark of Strength. So any damage that I do to her is sticking, is going to be permanent, and will go on her permanent record, SpongeBob. And to that extent, I need to just constantly be putting my face into her and making it her constant problem. That way, Estelle has to put her face a lot more in trade positions with her, and Julie won't be as comfortable to potentially find these vast punches otherwise. Because me getting the initial opening round kill with Prize Fighter allows me almost double starting damage. So yeah, 200 strength. You're seeing what damage I'm causing. That's 1 of 8 out of Julie. That's already huge. That's good evasion on my end here. That's dead though. I need to help clear the lane if possible. Trying to do what I can there. Hard. Okay. Yeah, since it's new 8 Stature Swagger compared to Season 1 or even Season 3 to an extent or so, it's like, if you take too much upfront damage, you will just get bursted down, and I can't provide enough backline access for Zen, unfortunately. Yet is the key word here. At this, anytime I can get a burst out of an enemy striker in one way, shape, or form, and just keep the pressure on like that, that's what we need to open the game up. And look at that right there. I got another kill on Dubu as soon as he pressed burst. That means no energy to evade, and that is me watching out. So I'll go back to like you guys rating me, especially so. The biggest thing I feel overall, especially for me being able to teach, is understanding my role on the team and what I can do to continue to better benefit people on this end here. And for example, on that state, what's his face? For Vice, the biggest thing that I'm always trying to point out and teach forwards on is the fact, is the fact that you are always looking to watch people's energy. Anytime that somebody's energy has, anytime somebody has energy for an evade, you're trying to get that out with Thunderstruck. You're trying to get that out with your, with just your initial damage or so. Because anytime somebody doesn't have energy to do an evasion or so, or anything like that, that means that's prime cuts right open in the field for you to just hold Thunderstruck and put all your damage out on the table on them in that case then. And that's exactly what I'm supposed to do for my role. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing what you're saying about that pass situation right there, but to be fair, what should Asher really do there? That was such a congested lane. Don't apologize to him on that end. That was hard to even get out. I evaded because I was fearful that she was just going to press her first on me. Bad clear by Touhou, worse clear for us. That's just going straight down, yep. Should I have potentially pressed power chord to stun Julie right there? Probably so, but you can't say too much on that end. Yeah, no, I'm seeing what you're saying now about Joker beating Tots and just pressing pass. Dude, just, like, keep your mental up, keep your mental up. You're doing fine. I just haven't been able to do too much myself, for instance. I haven't been able to really press my own buttons and get things going. Because that's already, like, a way better button, for instance. And the fact that the hilarious thing that Zen didn't even get a hit in, he just was a meat shield, as I did all the work there, technically, is hilarious. But, look, fact is we are still a team, and it's not like a lost set, people. Keep things going, keep things going. Okay, I tried pressing the evade button right there because I was hoping to just win first touch and then evade past that, so that is on me. Prize fighter stat is gone, unfortunately, but the idea was there. Execution, not. That is a trade, though. Zen, you need to press burst so you can survive. Yes, very well played. Trying to keep Julie out of the way here. The fact that I have my supernova in just a second is just as big. Bad TP, bad TP, bad TP. Stun if I can. Oh, why'd you press the burst button after all of that at that point then? This is danger spotting here. The fact that I couldn't win my strike war really is unfortunate. I'm not going to lie. I thought I was ahead of us though. So that I will take it on. I will say it on me for that goal because I did get dash punch. But come on, brother. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Come on. All right. There is a spark here. Julie can definitely get it if she thinks about it here. If she wants. Thing is, does Asher want it in that case then? Because I would definitely think you need to take it away from her. You're taking rapid fire. You let her get it. That's a drafting issue considering Julie was already a problem. And with that extra 20 power, she's going to become even worse of a problem to deal with here. That is... No, Asher. I do not agree with that. You needed to take that away. You needed extra speed, especially since you already powerhouse Pauldrons. And Julie just gets to run even faster. This is very, very bad in my overall opinion. I need to just press the ult button right here to drag attention away. Because I need to help the lane. I need to help the lane stay. It does get the evade out, and I think that's going to be the main difference here. I need to get my prize fighter stats going as soon as possible here. There's no reason for me to have stats low at that point then, I feel. Good kill. That's a prize fighter stat. That's a prize fighter stat. Oh, that's just still freaking angels. Good defensive work. Put myself ahead on here. That was way too close for past his end at any retrospect there. I should be honest with myself. Just pass straight to him if I can. That was a zoning note more than anything. I'll be honest, I was just afraid. If you just took Spark of Speed, girl. Look, I gave you a lot of outs right there, Asher, but Rapid Fire was not it. Take Spark of Speed. You need it more than anything. That is a draft error that I am not going to overlook as a teaching point. Right. Get things back. Snow gets out of the Rose Warp with good defensive merits. That's a bad bully, I'm not going to lie. Okay, it's in their corner now. In their corner, watch it, be careful here. I was expecting a clearance down below, but hey, that's fine. Keep some pressure on Julie, keep her low for whatever plays I can get on her. Zen Burst went out. I can wall tap her and just stagger her, which I think is going to be the more important thing to do here at this rate. Good. I just want to stall. Dude, I want to stall for a second right there. Almost. clearance to me, potentially. Immediately. Oh, Zen just got stunned to Oblivion right there, so he couldn't do much. I need to put my face in here. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay. What's the big thing here? I did get a prize fighter stat out of my last rounds here. I need to see if I can't convert things more forwards. Maybe get turn the attention back towards Julie again. If I can just hit a power chord or anything like that or so, it'd be wonderful. Best thing I can do is just sit on Dubu's face, just take his orb, and see if we can't get anything going here. See if we can. I just died again. Oh, and it's just over. Alright, nice try enough. What were the problems? I was missing way too many power chords, and I couldn't deal my damage to help support Zen. I don't think it was necessarily a draft for me, because Pummels, I wasn't really looking for any cheese, either way, shape, or form. I'm looking to cleave people with my power chords. Siphoning wouldn't have helped, because even if I'm getting hits, I could easily trigger, what's his face? I could easily trigger, Stature Swagger for them, it just doesn't work out. And it was just a lot worse for us overall to try to feed to Zen. I was trying, believe me. But the problem really came to fault, in my opinion, once again, with that set 4 draft of Asher, you took, I don't know what's with people of, you take a Stature trait, a Spark trait in opening draft, and then you forget about it. Because you had Spark of Power, Julie was already a problem, she was getting so many kills on Zen, and she's the main facilitator of goals otherwise to help keep her right in the corner, and you let her get speed and more power to keep killing Zen. You need to deny that trait from her, because you still benefit from it, and since you're a powerhouse Poldrins, you're making up for your innate speed deficit to let you answer these goals a lot quicker then. So I feel like that's where the game really came off the rails, because otherwise we had a potential way in. GG's, I was just, oh, GG's, man. You were doing real good stuff with especially like just dodging out of the way for most of our hits with your Rose Warps and just keeping the pressure on our side of the field. We just really couldn't link up as well as we could, mostly because I kept missing a lot more of my hits compared to you landing yours, and also, I just feel once again, at the very least, set 4, draft diff, that Spark choice really did not sit well with me there, or the Asher to Juliet pipeline 2-3. I don't know what the reason of not taking the Speed Spark was, that's what I'm saying, but once again, like, it's something that I've always seen, something that I'd always seen for, like, since Season 1, people were always getting, people always kept taking Sparks at the beginning of the opening draft, and then forgot that they ever had and never drafted for it. One thing I could say for that game is Deadeye would have been better than Twin Drive for you to take. I was debating that, either or, but we were coming off the high of winning, I think it was set 2, and the big thing that was on the top of my head was, how did we win set 2? Zen, I was able to trade Zen's life more often than not by getting evades out from Julie, for instance, with Thunderstruck into Supernova hits, just for over Stature, to where then we'd be able to wear it down since he's the only person without Stature Swagger. Deadeye would be nicer in a vacuum, and I'm not denying that at all, but my main concessions that I was thinking off the top of my head was, if I take Deadeye, and even if I hit y'all from a distance, for instance, if I hit Dubu or if I hit you playing as Estelle, I'm going to trigger Stature Swagger, and I don't have a solid way to kill you necessarily. Because even if I hit you low, I'm not getting your evade out, and I'm not getting that respect out as much enough, since you have an inherent trait, and Zen has to bash his face in, and he's not going to be able to get as much damage in as I'd like. Until like we get those like singular goals, for instance. Twin Drive was a lot better in my opinion for what I was looking to make my game plan molded around of looking at Julie constantly, making sure that Zen could always win a 1v1 by making it a 2v1, getting her Stature, her evades out, and just brute forcing it from there. I see the line without a doubt, but that was my idea on the play after us winning that set in set 2, I believe it was, and that's how it went to it. Deadeye would allow you to one-shot us more, plus you have Zen token confirm with perfect form. I suppose, but I'll be honest here, I was not seeing the Zen line as much, but that is due to me missing too many of my own power chords to begin with at all. Because even though like Zen himself did take Stature Swagger, and I did make a point to say it's not Season 1 Stature Swagger, it's Season 4 to where you do not get your health back as fast. It's basically you regen twice as fast, but you are not just regenerating stagger all the time. There was that. Either way, trying to kill me is a bad idea, so it's fast enough to dodge. Well, that's what I'm saying too. I didn't really necessarily see a line to find a kill. Like, even if I get a hit or two, you still have speed innately, and you still have your evades. If I hit you or so and I triggered status slide, it's giving you speed, and I'm still not getting evades out of y'all. Vtuber was very vulnerable though, and I did capitalize on him on that. Anytime he pressed burst, you saw me getting supernova. I got like 3 kills on him on that, and that contributed to like, okay, yeah. 3 kills, I think, yeah, 3 of them were just Touhou straight up, quite frankly, there. So that was fine enough. But the fact is, like, I think it came to the best crystallization in the last round, where I did all the damage to Touhou, but Zen still died because I wasn't there to support him, or give him enough bat for bat on the front lines. So, that's just my read on it. Because I am very much more an attrition brawler, more than trying to find the kill angles, and I just recognize that from my own playstyle when it comes to it. So that's just, once again, that's the lines that I'm looking at. Maybe if I looked at it from a different angle of, okay, we can get for kills, but the fact was, we didn't win those sets off of kills. We were winning that off of me getting to grind down the energy game off of your Touhou and Julie, and Zen was able to convert off of that. So that was just me more than anything. But once again, I don't like your point is very valid on I could have taken Deadeye there. I'm just once again, that was my thought process on what I thought would be the better pick in that situation there. Fortunate matchups normally taking out my brawler from the front gives you a lot of space on forward to stealth player too. Yeah, and that's just how it can exactly come out to be, problematic wise. Zen era Rasmus. I'd say I'd want to play more supportive in that case then, but it is Atlas's lab, so I could go for my Rasmus shard plays as I always like to do. Just take Julie out. We've had enough respect out of her, and especially with 1-2 punch on the table. Just don't deal with her here today. Just don't deal with her. Let's see what we can do. Since it's 1-2 punch and unstoppable, you know what I'm gonna do. It could be time to get my aura back. Just play Rasmus, and it's not Aimi Zap, but I'm gonna teach people to learn how to play Aimi Zap. It's not an A. It starts with an A. It's fine enough. It's still Zen. It's still Atlas. Okay, maybe it's not gonna be as much, but I still think this is a potential line. What's the big problem though? We don't have as much core control as I'd like. Because it's Zen Rasmus. And it's also Atlas too. Because I did go for cheese points, but Atlas, I do telegraph my hand a little bit more if I do go it on that end then. I think I might want to go for the for Aimi. I mean Magnetize. I could go for 1-2 punch, but two of my teammates already have it. I'll need it for support in that case then. The thing I'd rather have instead would be Unstoppable. That way I can safely detonate the Gravity Core and had a little bit more propensity to play at my continual line is the thought process here. That's so unfortunate that Zen got hit. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. I will just naturally bounce. I missed my strike right there. That's so unfortunate, because what should be a 1 barrier swing is now a 0 barrier swing. We've got nothing done. I'll be honest, I was gonna say, I'll be honest here, I just did that hit just to get the Unstoppable out and see if we couldn't grind anything off of that hit. And, okay, yeah, that is absolutely just errors on all ends, because me missing my strike when it was the freest hit of all time there, that panned out to be nothing good for us at all, which really sucks. Even in Zen's forward, I did not expect him to pass it down there. That's really awkward, and not good for us at all. Byline's here though. Zen got his hit. Wonderful to see. I can hear Monder was the thought process there. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. But I can stun Estelle at the very least there. Very, very good patience, Zen. Lovely, lovely work, lovely work. And you just won your strike war. Nice stuff, dude. Nice stuff, nice stuff, nice stuff. Alright, good, good, good. Main thing is I need to be on top of things with getting the unstoppable hits out of them. That way, our teammates can trigger 1-2 punch as much as they possibly can. My role in the team here is to get these hits out as much as possible. Because anytime I'm getting the unstoppable shots out of the enemy, it means that they are not able. It means that they don't have that same barrier of safety. It means that they are going to be underneath the same amount of pressure as anybody else should be. This is bad forwarding by me. I should not have been in that situation because I should have just been covering down below. I should have been covering up while my firewall essentially covers down below. But since I stacked up with Zen to try to cover the bottom, it was a free tolerance up. Distorted Wind though, thanks to my glitch pop, my cyber swipe, but that was bad positioning because it forced Rune to use his burst, which never should have happened in an idealized world. Oh, rough to lose both again in an opening round. Like that. Good bat hit though. Very good bat hit by me. I'm detonating the gravity core, that way we have a bit of clearance to work with. Not exactly what we wanted there, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's a very, very bad hit. Overall, why would you hit it back up? I know I didn't have the best clearance. Okay, no, he was secondary. Okay, never mind. Well, why'd you sit there at that point? Just hit it down then. You might be fearing a stall, but you're just hitting it towards X either way. Either way, I did flip a play there, so you literally, nobody can really say anything on the mark then. Good clear. Straight down. Lovely work, lovely attempt and everything too. I tried intercepting there, and actually I did intercept Ets very briefly right there. I need to clear this out for us. We can't be losing both goal barriers again. This is to separate Ets from the route of play, if I can. Big, but we need to clear it down. Big. Actually, Ets can die from that. That stunted him too, which is huge. I have to get out of the corner though, because otherwise I would die. Big play by me, so I'm still staying alive too. Can even get burst from this. I'm just trying to be careful. Okay, Atlas had to use his burst for me, so honestly, that is a fair trade, because that's my death. And I say death. That is my death for and my burst for a gold burst. I think that's well worth it.
Recharge.
Caught the lane, make it their problem. Now Estelle has to go down. Zen ball, lovely work. Fine enough. It wouldn't have mattered for the Atlas burst at the end of the day, but the fact is Zen was able to clear it out, and it was still a trade for a play. I basically said you have to burst to kill me. Next up. Perfect form up for either or. Yeah, Zen gets perfect form. He got draft opening. He deserves that more than anything there. So in that case then, do I want prime time or hot shot? Oh, hot shot's gone in the water then. So without a doubt then, it is prime time for me. I need extra CDR and extra whatever I can then to be able to continue getting unstoppable out of the way. Because we do have the damage potential to be hitting the enemy here more than anything. We just need to be able to prot that initial hit and get things going from there. Ed's standing in the middle, so I'm just going to hit him very hard. That's fortunate. That's a very bad clearance by me. Sorry. That's a very bad clearance by me. Even though Zen got all of that, at the very least he's going to get his CDRs back in perfect form, but we never got a chance to play it to him. I did put the firewall sentry down below, but I was hoping it would have a chance to potentially drift farther up off of the oldest of my plays. Need to get the hit out of his stealth potentially, and I'm just going to preserve my stagger on this end. Offer myself as a strike layer, Cruzy. Don't be afraid to do so. Good stuff. Now make it their problem. I have my burst potentially I was able to. Oh, that's so rough! Whoa!
I've studied the
A
blade.
3 burst play out of that. It took all of my burst, but hey, to salvage that and make it a 1-1 instead of an 0-2 hole that we have to play in, that is absolutely huge in my opinion, without a doubt. Alright, I still had to use her burst there, but the fact is that we are living, we got a barrier out of that, and I am just drifting around playing my life. It's huge. Great work, and lovely midfielding by me. Cutting their angle, putting that Witch Pop in the perfect situation for Zen to just profit off of it, and it's just going off for him. Nice stuff. The Unstoppable Win condition really hasn't been popping up as much. The fact is, it's not a problem if it's not popping up as much. It's just, you know, how the way the news goes at the moment here. I was fearful of Eds potentially having any semblance of a play on me right there, so I was being a lot more forward with just conceding a bit of my conceding my life right there a little bit, conceding the core control if I can just get my stagger back was the main idea. See what other dangers could be lurking. I can't believe that came from that play. I can't believe Molos is still alive. Well, I got my burst on this end now, so now it's just all about, yeah. How much are you willing to spend to potentially kill me is the key word there. I did use my burst right there in the not best state, unfortunately, to this end. The fact is, we still have an advantage state to play off of, and Estelle just walked into the gravity core without thinking. Oh, just a little off on your angle. So say you don't have my unstoppable proc, so that's it's a bad choice for me to take the gravity core hit, but it's fine. 5 seconds off my oh. No. I'd say burst probably has to be used, right? Yeah. Oh, if I cyber strike backwards, I maybe could have had that right there. All right, just a little bit too skittish to really want to commit anything right there at that point then. Fair enough, fair point to them. The fact that I whiffed my burst play really is where I feel like I could have done way better in that set potentially, and probably had something to go off of in this case. Kept it up and away, I blew it away from X, which is huge. Now let's try to keep this pressure on Estelle. Was gonna be the keyword right there. Oh, not things that I want. Okay, huge. And since it's just Etz, it's not like he's getting much of a viable play yet. So watch straight ahead. Horrible. The worst firewall sentries of the year award goes to. Dude, can I just hit Estelle with anything at all? It's the fact that I have not been hitting her with a single shred of any of my abilities is really telling. Good stun on me. Unstoppable. I'd say my burst gets the unstoppable hit out of them, and then from that point, they can't make a play. Huge save because I've stunned them completely on that end. Oh, just a little bit off. Good burst. Oh, I couldn't save it. Nice try. If I just played a little bit cleaner, we could have had something right there. All right. I'm just a little off. The speed of the core is tossing me way further off than I'd like. I'd love to have rapid fire, but then it comes down to, does Etz get a spark then in that case? I'm gonna have to deny him the spark because I can't run him spark stat. As much as I love rapid fire. Okay, Zen gets rapid fire, that's totally fine in that case. In that case, I'm, without a doubt, I'm taking spark of agility if I wasn't ready beforehand. Ego is taken from Zen, but hey, that's fine enough. He gets CDR for his stuff in this end. Etz does get a speed trait, but it's not a spark trait, which is the big thing. And if I can get spark of focus then it makes up for me not having rapid fire. We can maybe just, you know, cascade something on that end. Don't be afraid to move up with your play. Fortunate. Point down for coverage. Good patience rune. It's so rough, Oh! We got the hit out though, which is huge. Nice try. Straight. I can't take the gravity well hit or I die. Oh, cacophony of errors. Even after that kill, we can't convert off of it. Big! Huge glitch pop for me right there. Huge glitch pop. I got exactly what I wanted out of it. Got exactly what I wanted. Even though Cyberswap didn't get it, the glitch pop did. Fine enough on this end. Okay, I'm not able to comment as much just because I'm feeling my own nerves when it comes to these plays right now. I'm trying to keep my cool head. There only Firewall essentially didn't work, unfortunately, there when it comes to it. But what I can do is help grind out a few of these hits. And just continue working towards Estelle if possible. If possible here. Fact is, Estelle is still taking a bad beating. And she is just being forced out just due to 1-2 punch. And Zen just getting to roll his face. Nice. That's the link that I'm really looking at here. Because she's just taking too much damage, I can just keep getting the unstoppable out for prime time, and now that set 1 win condition I talked about is really coming full force. Even though I can go back-to-back Etz or so, Estelle is disrespecting top end the most, I feel. And that's where we're finding our bread and butter. That is where we're finding this bread and butter here for hits. If only I actually did hit her. Very good burst. I really do like that. Ooh, thank you for that save rune. Starts that miss, but it's fine. No points for them. Just watch the top. Don't let it pass up to Estelle either way. Because if they get both barriers, that's legitimately the only fear we have. Oh, I missed. Alright, I want to get my stagger then. This is bad. This is very, very bad. I need to get it out of this tight angle here if possible. Rough. But I was about to say if I could make a savior play, just find the angle. Ow. Away. Very, very good cut. Very, very good cut, Cruzy. Watch the corner. Keep it zen if you can. If you can. Oh, so rough. Okay, we're still 2-0, 2-1 up. This can still be closed out. Zen did die, but it's not the worst thing ever. Main thing is, I just need to find more damage on Estelle, potentially, because Etz is speeding way too fast. Way too out of our hands. And Zen can't be taken into a hit like that, because that absolutely is devastating for his overall stagger. Good evade by him. The fact that he even got the orb is huge for us here. The fact that this clearance gives him time to rest and recover is also just as big. Oh, I didn't immediately get the hit that I wanted, but it should be done and dusted enough. Yep, after that Atlas kill. Nice stuff. 3-1. We are good. We are very, very, very good. No spark. But there is extra special. I was about to say if any of us get it, quite frankly, on the board, that's huge. What would I want then in this case? What would I want? Potentially, I'm thinking probably aerials, because the launcher projectiles means that I get a little bit more, like, it affects all my abilities overall, and I think it's going to be the biggest thing. Because otherwise, I would be looking to maybe deny Stagger Swagger, but the enemy forwards are ahead of me. It's not that I'm really denying it from Atlas. That's fine enough on this end. We come out way ahead in draft overall, in my opinion here. It just comes down to, does Knife's Edge really matter for Zen's own sake? When it comes to potential life or death situations for him, is the thought process when it comes to it. Good strike layer. Good job, me, being a strike layer for Estelle. Not for Estelle, for Rune, is what I meant to say right there. Overcast of the Sentry, but you know what? It still works out! The pass back and forth right there was a little bit grit right there, because then expected me to just immediately shoot it straight so he could IA dash. So, good to note for the future. Good to know. That's what he's expecting if he's passing it straight up to me. He took another weakling hit, but just watch the top in that case then. That way, Zen has the propensity to just get his stagger back naturally and grind his way back into position. He is not grinding his way back into position. Okay, then, put myself in the danger corner. I say as I cleared the board out of the danger corner right there. Overcast of the Sentry. Nice! Nice, 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 dude. Oh, y'all love to see it. What a wonderful pickup, dude. What a wonderful pickup, Zen. Nice work, nice work, nice work. The fact that Zen actually didn't get hit by the opening before hit there is decent, but not as, you know, not nice when everything else is just going to shit on your overall game plan. I missed. That's bad. That's really bad. It's burst absolutely whiff though, and I walked into that thinking that it still would get hit then. Bad by me, but I followed my game plan. Sorry, I would say Zen passed to me, so I knew what he was asking. He needed me to just get the core back to him. And that is hilarious that Estelle never got to play the game right there. Nice stuff, guys. Alright, that's a good win to end things off, because it is midnight now, so I should be heading to sleep and just don't want to think here, in all honesty. But nice stuff. Zen with perfect form just got to roll his face, and I know I hate Zen, but I had him on my team, so I'll begrudgingly take him competitively this time around. What a good way to end it off, though. I think that was a pretty positive record, like what, 3-4-2 today overall, if I check my recordings? Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3-2. 3-2 was how it ended off today. Not bad at all, Cruzy. Whoa. Overall, thank you everybody for coming on tonight. Whether you came from Meowzoi's raid or just on your own volition, it's been wonderful getting to stream out for almost 4 hours tonight with both playing Lost Branch of Legend and coming back to OS after it feels like a million years when it's, okay, it's been three weeks, so it wasn't the worst thing ever now, but, you know, we still got to chill out, had a good time and everything like that or so. So let's go ahead, give some love out to a friend or two. Let's give our love out to Chopin, Rika, and the gang. I almost did shout out, not raid again. Please do give the love out to them, of course. If you already aren't following, please do follow my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and you know, it is getting me closer and closer to 800 followers. I'm at 798 at the moment here. If you have a Twitch Prime subscription, if you could, please do use it if you feel so inclined and do love my content in any way, shape, or form. It would mean a lot to me, and you'd be able to use a CG Cruise heart emote that I'm about to spam out for our raid message of the cruise ship has landed, Proxy raid. Do give the love out to Chopin and the gang there. They would be my new Apex status that I'm really playing with here. And they're still going on strong for 5 hours now, everybody. So, just once again, whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, at least from my side of the world, have a wonderful night now, everybody. I might be back tomorrow. I'll see how I'm feeling about it, just depending on how everything's going. But at least from my side of the world, once again, thank you everybody for coming on. GG's, mate.